Okay. All right. I think we're live, boys. I'm hoping I can get the stream to work. I had sound problems. We had some sound issues last night too, but I really want to hop in this race. So fingers crossed this works. Come on. Come on. Give me sound. No sound. Bro. All right. So I don't have sound, but I think you guys should on your end. What's up, Caden? How's it going, brother? Do you hear the sound of the cars right now? Do you hear any sound on your end? I got the comments back up, so we at least got that working. But I don't have any sound. Oh my God, we don't. We don't even have sound for you guys. Bro, this is about to be a terrible stream. Let's figure this out quick. Come on. Maybe I'll just do this. Bose speaker, apply and close. I missed the start. Perfect. All right. Well, I might just have to do it this way. I don't really want to do it this way. I want to have good audio, but yeah, it's okay. We can figure this out. I missed the start, but that's not the end of the world because honestly, we got a new car that we're trying to race right now. Let's see if we can get this figured out while we're sitting here. No, still nothing. What's weird is it was working at first, but now it doesn't want to. Like I said, this new mic, I'm trying to make it better. So we have a little bit of issues here and there. But you know what? I want to hear the race. I don't want to I don't want to hear nothing. That's so boring. So we're going to go into here and we're just going to do both speakers. And we're just going to do it the old school way. Because you know what? That's better than nothing. All right, all right. I hope Nick is here. I hear it now. Never mind. No, it was going in and out. I know why it's going away. What's weird is... Oh, let me mute this one. What's weird is that it was... I don't know, man. Like I said, we got sound. It's just a little... I don't know why that's happening exactly. How does everything else sound? Like I said, it's not going to work for the stream as far as the way we were doing it yesterday, where it's a lot louder, which kind of sucks because this is a really fun car. But hopefully it at least sounds decent on the stream itself. You should hear it. Is it loud or no? I don't want to blow the motor up, but we got to get ready to go. All right, boys, we are off. We'll try to figure that out after this race, but for now, we're just going to go ahead and get in the pack. These are the... Oh, that guy's blipping. Bro, that's really not cool. You hate to see a blip car. Because it makes it to where you can't really draft with them, and then also it makes it really easy to hit them. That's okay. So, we skipped out on the start, but that wasn't the end of the world. I have a feeling there's going to be a lot of wrecks here. These old, these are like old Dale Earnhardt cars. Old Monte Carlos. Hopefully that car ahead stops blipping. Because we need him to... Oh, Trevor's in this race. Trevor Cozart. He's the guy that we got a little bit of beef with. And our boy Kyle Busch loves. Where's Kyle at? It's just Caden for now. Oh, bro. These cars are crazy. Bro, I got to get past this blipping car. I got to get past this 25 because honestly, he's gonna keep blipping out left and right. All right, we made it past him. I was just worried about getting a wreck. A car like that, they're going in and out. You can't really draft with them. The game doesn't really work with the drafting, so we got to just dial in here. We're pretty far back. We're down to 20th because we missed the start. I'm hoping for wrecks. Making some good passes so far. Oh, I went a little too far down on the apron there. We're making our way up the pack. might be burning a little too much rubber off the beginning here, but I think it's worth it. Oh, snikes. I almost hit the wall there. It's only lap 3 and I'm already losing tire. Let's just try to keep it clean though, because honestly, it's going to be a crazy race once we do catch up to everybody. I might be burning a lot of tire early in the race, so we'll see how the end of this goes. We're catching up the car in 18th, Dave Isaac, but I think there was some kind of wreck because we're already catching up to that pack ahead. We're making our way. We still got the blipper car behind us. I don't know what's happening to Aiden's car, but it's not great. It's just us, Caden. It's just you and me, buddy. Where's everybody at? What the heck? How does the car sound? Does it sound decent or is it eh? That car is blipping like crazy behind us. Yeah, nice try, 25. You ain't getting around me that easy. You ain't getting around me that easy, you blinker. All right, so we're making our way up the pack. We got a 6-second gap between us and all the other cars. I really need these cars to start drafting with us, but I think we're just going to keep battling for a position. But if you look at my rear view, that white and blue car just keeps appearing and disappearing and appearing and disappearing. And that is not cool. That's a really easy way to get wrecked. Because 1 second they're not there, the next second they are. All right, he's going for the outside. Like I said, I really wanted to stay away from that dude. His car just appears and disappears and appears and disappears. Oh, big wreck ahead. Luckily, we stayed out of that. I think that might have only been one car, though. Is Blinky still blinking? He's still there. So me and 25 are racing each other, which is not really what I want to be doing. I'd rather just race with them, but... Oh, shnikes, I'm going to hit the wall here. I hit the wall. I don't like the outside of that, turn 4. All right, so let's get our position back. Maybe we can draft a little bit. These cars are definitely harder to draft than any other cars we drive. And there he goes and disappears again. Which is really, really annoying. Hopefully this car behind... Dude, the blinking is going crazy. We need to kick that dude out. Why is he in the race still? Normally iRacing will kick you out if you're blinking like that. He's been blinking the entire freaking race. Oh man, I lost a lot of tire, I think, early on. No. I'm fucked. I'm so fucked. I'm so fucked. I'm so fucked. I'm so fucked. Devastating. Devastating. There's nothing I can do there. Jeez Louise. All right, well, we can look at the chat here at least. We're going to get held for oh my God, we're getting held for 75 seconds. Honestly, I just went crashing into the pits. It's not good and not bad. Yeah, it's not. Yeah, the blinking is crazy on that. And I got so distracted by it, but now I'm really screwed because I am so far back. So we're having bad sound. We got this going on. Well, we got 75 seconds. Maybe we can figure out the sound. Let's go into here. I just don't understand what it could be. Dude. I even restarted my computer just to see if that would fix it. that Tony? Is it Tony? Yes. Tony Johnson. Yeah, I got to say that penalty. I was really good on turn 4, and I went into the pits because I was wrecking. These cars are impossible to control whenever you're wrecking. And it pretty much had me speeding in the pits, and that gave us a pretty solid penalty flag. So we're 25 seconds left into this thing. It's not going to be a good race. This is going to destroy our I rating, but luckily our safety rating is okay. We only got 1 incident point from that somehow. I don't know how. I was banging against the wall like crazy. But Tony, welcome to the chat. I've never seen you in here before, so good to see you. Welcome. Once we had 250 subs, we are going to do a giveaway. We're having a little bit of technical difficulties. If anyone understands how to get sound from my streaming computer to, or I'm sorry, from my gaming computer to my streaming computer, let me know. Oh shit, I'm missing the race here. We'll try to fix it after this. I tried to chat GPT it, but we were running out of time. I couldn't miss qualifying. I probably should have. All right. We're back in there, like swimwear. Like I said, we are going to finish in the bottom part of this pack. But let's at least finish. We don't want to give up. We at least want the points. And I knew this was going to be kind of a shit show. That's why I wasn't too bummed about missing the start. But that blinking car, dude, I'm telling you, I was worried about him wrecking me. I never saw it coming from myself. I never thought I was going to wreck myself. Well, the sound is fixed. No, we have sound kind of, Tony. How does the car sound, though? I tried to figure out, I just got this microphone, and yesterday I have it set to where I can get the gaming PC to automatically throw the sound from the HDMI to the streaming computer. So it's just a better car sound. It just sounds a lot cooler with the, oh shit, look at this, boys. Look at this. How do I stay out of anything here? Slow it down to basically stop. Dude, holy cow. Dude, that is the entire grid. So maybe that 75-second penalty will be able to still do something. I doubt it, but maybe. Maybe. You never know with that towing. We might be in this still. So let's get back in this. Let's try to dial in, see if we can salvage this in any way. That was an insane wreck. I really hate that speeding in the pits thing happens, but at the same time, I might have been in that anyways. So let's go around this. If we can get another lap in before they get out of the pits, we might have a chance. The nice thing is I also have some fresh tires. But so will they. All right, boys. I don't want to burn them off too fast, but I also want to try to make up some time here. And the other thing is I had it set to where you can hear the chat. So like you would be able to hear all the stuff the guys are saying just like I can. Bro, stay out of my way. Was that the blinker car? That was the blinker car. So he was in that wreck. He's going to have to go in the pits. Hopefully we can make some moves here. I mean, that was like 10 plus cars in that wreck. The car ahead is in 5th place. If we can get around this track one more time before they get out, we might have a chance. Some people are leaving the race. We're still in 23rd. We're going to scurry around this guy. We're a lap car, so don't worry about me, buddy. All right, so this will be the lap where if we can keep it and people are just leaving the pits, we might have a chance. Hopefully a bunch of people are still in the pits. It looks like there's quite a few in there, so we should be able to get a few spots at least. Seems like a lot of them are leaving right now. We're still 23rd. Dude, we might have been down 3 laps. Holy shit. How many laps were we down for 75 seconds? Quite a few, I guess. Really, dude? That was really kind of cool how that guy kind of blocked us like that. That's okay. We're still in 23rd, so I don't know. We should have gotten a position by now, but maybe not. Maybe I was just that far behind. There's 2 to go. Come on, where are we at? 20th? We only got 3 spots? Ah, shit. All right, well, we're pretty much screwed. We were down for quite a few laps. I mean, it was a 75-second penalty, and then also I crashed it going into the pit, so that didn't help me at all. But I was hoping since they got towed, it would be a 2-minute towing or something. I guess it's not that long. All right, we will look at the comments at the end of this. Hopefully we can get the sound thing figured out so you can get better audio of these cars. It's white flag. The nice thing is we only had 1 incident point, so maybe our safety points will at least go up slightly, but our iRating is definitely going to take a hit here. Last lap, still 20th. That sucks, dude. That really sucks. I was hoping for more there. But you know what? We probably would have gotten in that accident, so it's not the end of the world. We're at least going to walk away with 1 incident point from hitting the grass like we did. All right, boys. That's the race. Let's see where we finished. My guess is still 20th. Yep. That's the race. A solid 20th place finish. You'll love to see it. But these cars are insane. Insane. Let's get out of this frickin' thing. Let's watch where I went wrong. Let's go back and watch that so we can show the replay to Tony. This is where it all went astray. And I kept hitting that wall. I should have known that was going to happen. But I was so focused on that blinker at the time, when really that's not what I should have been dialed in and focused on. I should have focused on myself. All right, here it was. This is me in the white car. Like I said, this guy 25 was blinking like crazy. And I just destroyed the wall, and it threw me into like where I was like, I'm just trying to control this slightly. But then the wall, the way I was going in, I was like, there's nothing. And then once I got to here, I got a penalty. So I was going to have to go into the pits anyways. I figured it would be smarter just to go ahead and serve that penalty. 75 seconds because I got speeding in the pits and something else. I don't remember what the other thing was. So that was our first race of the night. All right, let's see what we got here, boys. Let's read the comments here. We got 35 seconds. Do we do another one of those, or what should we do? I feel like we should probably get away from that. I'm almost debating a sports car race, but I haven't done any practice for that. What do we think? Yeah, dude, 75-second penalty for that. And again, it's because I hit that line going into the pits where technically I was speeding in the pits. Do I do another one, or do we do a different race? I'm thinking maybe we try to... You fractured 2 toes? Zach, are you all right, buddy? Ty Lemon Turtle, welcome to the chat. I've never seen you in here before. Unless you change your name. You already have 2 points somehow, or number 2, whatever the hell that means. But we got some new faces in the chat. So, Tony, welcome, brother. Caden's in the chat still. Sound's fixed. Like I said, the sound's kind of working. It's just picking up from the mic. Earlier, like, we were able to get it to where it was directly from the computer, so it sounded better. But for some reason, I can't get this to work. And I'm thinking it's something in here. But I have it set to the right thing, so I don't know why it's not. Like, it should be set to the Elgato. From Elgato, it should go straight into the streaming PC over here. But it's not picking up. It's just not picking it up for some reason. So let's see here. Game. Maybe let's try that. And then game. Okay, it's not finding iRacing, so maybe that's part of it. I don't know. Maybe this is it? No, I don't think that's it either. I'm not a tech guy, so this really sucks. So here, let's try this. We'll go into practice here. Oh, shit, now I'm going to have to change out my wheel. Got to do a quick change out here. We're putting on the formula wheel. We're just going to try to get this audio figured out because I really want it to be better for you guys. So if anyone's, Gavin, what's going on, brother? How you doing, buddy? But my toe did more. Okay, let's see what happened to our boy Zach. Fractured 2 toes. You got GT3 cars? I do, Tony, except the problem is sports cars are the one thing I don't have a good enough license on yet. So here, I'll show you what my scores are just so you can kind of get caught up here. This channel has basically been my journey to go from rookie to trying to get some upgraded licenses. So I started streaming once I started doing that. We got a D-Class and Oval. That's ready for a promotion at the end of the season. We're at week 12 of 13, so we're only one more week away. And then we got a D-Class in Formula, a D-Class in Oval for dirt, and then a D-Class for dirt road racing. The only thing I'm a rookie in and haven't done anything is sports cars. So in order to get that promotion, I'm going to need to start doing some Mazda races, which I think that was my game plan for tonight. But now my audio not working is really throwing me for a tizzy. This happened to me last night, and it's a program. It's the Wavelink. If you guys know anything about like Elgato stuff, it's the Wavelink specifically. So let's go into here. It should theoretically just be me hitting this. See, this one says disconnected. That's what sketches me out a little bit. And I'm wondering if that's part of our problem. Here, now that we have this. Oh, wait. Is it working now? We might actually have it fixed now. I don't know what I would have done. Wait. So do you guys hear it? You probably hear this. You definitely do, because I can hear it on the wavelength. I can't hear it. So wait, maybe I need to go into my Elgato. Dude, I'm not a tech guy at all. Oh, wait. I have it working. I have no clue what the difference is. I have no idea what happened there, but you hear that? So this is coming directly in from the streaming PC. So the audio is way better. Hopefully you can still... Oh, no. Okay, for a second I thought my live crashed. It didn't. So we're good. Let's throw in the headphones. I can hear now. Now you can hear it. My toe did more damage to that. Bro, Zach, that's actually how I fractured my big toe on my right foot when I was a kid. I was running, hit a brick, and fractured the hell out of it. Then I did that same toe with a skateboard. I was skateboarding, messed it up with that. It got fractured, then it got infected. It was a whole thing. And then another time I was riding the same big toe. I was riding my dirt bike going like 50, 60 miles an hour in the woods, hit a fucking branch, and it destroyed my toe. I have broken bones all in my big toe on my right foot. And dude, if I wiggle it, I can feel the bones moving. I hate it. And I lost my toenail and everything. It was a whole thing. But we're okay. We're surviving, baby. But it's good to see everybody in the chat. All right. Joseph Oliver, welcome, brother. So do you hear this now? I think we got it. Oh, dude, Tony, you don't know iRacing? We need to get you on here, buddy. All right, so now that we got this figured out, let's just do a little bit here just so you can kind of hear the difference. Now, obviously, this is an Indy car, and this is just practice. I'm not actually doing anything. I just wanted to see if I can get it figured out. And I don't even know this track. This is the streets of Chicago. I did this yesterday while I was trying to figure something out. I think I take the second turn here. Yeah, because there's 2 turns. Oh no, I think was I supposed to do the first one? Let's see if I get a black flag. Yep, I was supposed to do the first one there. It's this next one that I'm supposed to do the second one. But imagine racing this in real life, like crazy, dude. You gotta be careful. It's really easy to spin these cars out. So right here is where I take the second one. I just don't get why it has 2 turns, to be honest with you. I've never raced this far into the track before, so I don't know what's coming next. I don't know if I do the first or second. We'll do the first. Nope, black flag. That was not the one I was supposed to take. Do I go left or right? I have no idea. Okay, I go right. Oh, shit. That was close. I would imagine right there's the pits. All right, so we got sound working. So now we just need to get to a race. The cool thing is you'll be able to hear the chat of the guys racing as well. I have a little bit of echo in here. Let's see if I can figure that out. I'm afraid to touch anything. Oh, you know what? I think I can do... Hello? 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 Okay, I can do it there. All right, so, dude, I'm figuring things out. We're getting somewhere. Because there's echo in my headphones of me talking, and I actually figured out how to turn that off. Hold on, let's get this fixed. Are you out of here, Gavin? Where you going, buddy? Oh, Zachary, you're out of here? Good to see you, buddy. Thanks for coming in for a little bit. All right, so we got the sound working now. This is huge for us. So let's get out of this. Let's quit this. We'll get to a real race. I got the audio, I think, going, right? You guys hear everything? We're good? Things are good? I'm liking it. Let's just make sure. Hear everything? We're good? Yeah, I mean, I hear my audio, so that's a positive sign. All right, so we're getting somewhere. I'm slowly figuring out how to do this stuff. I'm too old to be figuring this crap out, but we're getting somewhere. So we could do an 8:45 race. We got a couple minutes until that happens, but before we do that, let's get this fixed. Why is this not going? Okay, I was going to say close program. All right, let's open this back up because this right now is all orange. If it's all orange like that, it's because the race hub isn't open, and I want it to look cooler than that. So let's get that back up and running. So you do GT7 online. I've never done that before. I've never raced GT7 before. But good night, Zachary. Hope you have a good night, buddy. Hope your toe feels better. Both of them. Mark Bender. Oh, is it a little loud? Mark, honestly, last time I was on here, the guys were saying, let's make it louder. So it might be a thing. So I appreciate the feedback, buddy. I remember you being in the chat before and you were helping me out. So I do appreciate you just hopping in here and just helping the boys. It's hard because I don't know how to do all this at once. Like, it's hard to test it and do it all live. So let's see here. What was loud? Was it the racing or is it my voice that's loud? Because maybe the microphone's too close. I don't know. We're kind of dialing things in. Yo, just crank it. But no, it might not be just you. And like I said, I want it to just be balanced to where it's you can have it at 3/4 volume and it's plenty loud. And then if you want to bump it up, you can bump it up. Or if you want to bump it down, you can bump it down. That's really where my head is at. But the guys the other night had me turn everything up pretty substantially for the car. So let me know. And honestly, I also think different cars sound different to where I watched back the stream from last night to hear it. And it sounded like some cars, it was hard to hear me. Other cars, it was easy to hear me. So we're just trying to get it dialed in. So I appreciate the feedback, good or bad. And also, welcome to the chat, buddy. All right, so what should our next race be? Should I go in? And I think what we should do, we were talking about sports cars earlier, and I would love to do GT3. That seems to be like one of the most requested cars and series to drive. In order to do that, we need to get an upgraded license. So we need to go to sports cars. There's a race in 20 minutes here at Summit Point. Let's try this track. We're going to give this a go. I've never raced Miatas before. I've never even raced this track with a Miata that I can remember. Well, obviously, I guess I've never raced Miatas. But let's try practice and just see what it feels like. If I feel like I could do a safe race, maybe we'll do one. But I agree. I like a little bit of audio. But we got some viewers in here. Guys, we're trying to hit 250 subs. Once we hit 250 subs, we are going to do a giveaway of some racing gloves. So we got some American flag racing gloves that we're doing a giveaway. I don't know how far away, but we've been stuck at like 240 for a couple weeks now. Part of that is on me. Part of it's because I haven't been streaming consistently, and I'm going to try to get better about that. If I were to do like consistent streams, what days do you guys think would be the best days to do it? Is it during the week? Is it the weekend? You know, what do we think there? I've been thinking maybe I'll do like Tuesday, Thursday, Saturday or something like that. That could be a realistic thing. But I'm trying to get more consistent with it. I also think I want to start making some reels in general, just from my life and then also just from the sim. I think that's the only way. I think that's the only way we're going to ever hit our goal. Because honestly, 250 I thought was going to be easy. We hit like 100 extra subs in like a couple weeks. And then now we've been kind of plateaued. But that's okay. We're trying to slowly upgrade things. We're going to upgrade the audio. We're going to upgrade here and there. Now my question is, why is this in? Why is it like that? Why is this down here? Oh, fudge. I should not have done that. That was really stupid. All right, we're going to have to wait for that to load again. So that's fun. Join practice. Let's try this again. No, it definitely is that I'm not posting on YouTube. I know that. It's just I'm not a big video editor. Dude, I hardly even know how to work technology sometimes. So it's amazing that I've gotten this far. Go back to like my lives and scroll back like 4 months ago when we did our first live. I did it from my phone, just recording everything. Like literally I just had a phone set up on a tripod and I just recorded the whole thing. So I went from that to having purple lights and a key light over here. And now I got a microphone. Look at this. Look at this. It moves. It does this. It does that. It's pretty cool, I think. I enjoy it. Maybe I shouldn't have it that close to my face. I don't know. I'm figuring things out, boys. Tark. Oh my gosh, that's a cool name. Tarkana. What's going on, brother? I've never seen you in the chat. So we got a bunch of new faces tonight. So it's good to see everybody. I'm digging that. Like I said, I went live one night basically whenever I was doing a race, and I've enjoyed it because it's fun to look down while I'm waiting for this, to just look down, see a chat, talk to the boys. It's usually a bunch of guys that are into racing. We have some girl viewers too. We don't discriminate here. We like everybody, but definitely is male dominated, and I'm okay with that. I'm here to hang out with the boys. We yell hot dog a lot in the chat for some reason, but we got Hyper E-Bike. What's going on, brother? I appreciate the positive feedback, buddy. Is your page about like e-bikes, I would imagine, obviously? So what's your favorite one? I thought about buying a Saran last year. I ended up buying a Trek Rail 9.7. It's a battery mountain bike. So it's really sick for going up in the mountains and stuff like that. You can hit some big jumps with that bad boy, but I have to pedal. And I kind of wish I would have bought a Saran, but the problem is where I live, I'd be worried about getting arrested driving the damn thing. But what's your favorite e-bike? Hot dog! I told you. Mic sounds good. What brand? The mic? Oh, sorry. I'm not even paying attention. I should probably not be the mic is an Elgato Wave 3, dude. And honestly, I could not recommend it more. It's a USB-C, so it's just a plug-in. It's not an XLR mic. Really, really easy to figure out how to do it. I found this YouTube video of this one dude, and 10 out of 10 video. It explained the entire thing, and I don't know. I am really impressed by it. It's $150, and for the money, it's worth every penny. It feels premium. Honestly, the stand here is almost as much as the mic is. That thing was $100, but I wanted something that's easy, and I also want something quality because I don't want to hate it. I just created this page. I'll be making content soon. Once my Falcon Pro comes in, I got this set up already. All right, Hyper E-Bike, I'm going to follow your journey. I'm going to your channel right now. We are subscribing to your page as we speak. Are we your first sub? We're your first sub, buddy. Everyone go subscribe to Hyper E-Bike. He's making his channel. Let's help him out. He's got his new, it looks like he's got a mic video already up. So he's got a mic video for the Holiday Land Lark. Dude, I don't know what you think about this mic, but I got a DJI mic 2 or something like that, I think. Is this the mic 2 or is this the mic 1? Yeah, it's the mic 2. This thing's freaking awesome, dude. I love this mic, and I got an Osmo Pocket 3 over here, so it connects really easily. This is how we used to do the audio before the mic, but I'd have to connect it every time. So I changed it up, and I said, you know what? Let's get something that's permanent on the rig. But we just gave you your first sub, Hyper E-Bike. So welcome to the chat. Good to see you here. If you're into cars and all that stuff, but what kind of e-bikes are you into? I'm curious what you think. We got 8 subs to go until we are there, brother. Well, I appreciate that, Hyper E-Bike. We'll hopefully see you in the chat again. We got a lot of guys in here that are here almost every stream, so it's kind of cool. Anytime, did I just see Nick's in here? Nick's in here, brother. Let's go. Nick is another OG. I view anyone that's basically on this channel right now as an OG because we've only been doing this a few months. And like I said, I think the real key to growing the channel would be making some shorts and stuff like that. So I don't really know this track, which I don't know if it's a good thing. I kind of wish I would have done... I think the key to doing really well at this would just be don't try to race too fast. These cars are really easy to spin out when you're going fast. And if I had to guess during a race, most of the incidents are just going too fast. Oh, can we make the turn? Can we make the turn without spinning? We did. But I know this is really boring to watch. These cars are just so ridiculously slow. It's like we're taking a Saturday stroll. I'm sure once I got fast at it, it's a lot more fun, but it's almost like Formula V. Formula V are not fast, but they are so fun to drive. But this is the only one I have a rookie license in, so I almost feel like I have to start doing some of these races. I'm going aggressively slow just so I can learn this track. And as we get comfortable, maybe we can even hit a race. I might have missed the race already, actually. Oh, wait, no, the race starts at 9 o'clock for this. Let's go. We got to get some new videos. Maybe I'll post a reel or something like that. Like I said, we're so close. I'll show you the gloves here in a second. I think they're sick, dude. We got to figure out how we're going to do the giveaway. How do we decide? I almost feel like I should do like, I don't know. How do we do that? Do we do like maybe we'll do a live one night. We'll announce it live for the 250 sub giveaway. And then anyone that's in the chat can get entered. And then we'll just do one of those things where you enter everyone's name and then you do like a spinning wheel. I feel like that's fair, right? That way it's people that are actually joining the lives. All right, so this turn right here is definitely the one you got to be careful, because I could definitely see me going way too fast into that. I want to learn how to go faster, but I also want to keep it on the track. If you go off track, that gets you incident points, and incident points is how you lose your ability to upgrade your license. You need incident-free races. So you need to be able to stay on the track, and you need to not hit any cars. But we seem to be doing okay at the track. I mean, we are going aggressively slow, but like I said, I just don't want to spin this car out. So let's see. Our last lap was a 134.95. That was a 125, so much faster. Ooh, almost lost it there. Like I said, this is an aggressively slow car. But I feel like we almost need to do it in order to get our promotion. I know everyone wants to see GT3. Like I said, I think that's probably one of the most asked about car classes, which is crazy. Oh. But Hyper E-Bike, I'm curious. Oh shit, see? I told you. That's definitely a turn that you got to be really careful in. If there was other cars with me, I'm sure we would have wrecked. But Hyper E-Bike, what's your favorite? Do you have an e-bike? What's your favorite e-bike? Let's talk bikes, baby. I like anything with a motor pretty much. So I got a lot of toys. I got this simulator so I wouldn't buy a car. I figured this was a lot cheaper than doing track days. And it's surprisingly fun, I'm not gonna lie. This is a ton of fun. If you've never done iRacing before, you are missing out. It is expensive, but it is so much fun. You can build a pretty cheap rig though. I went a little too crazy probably, but that's just how we roll. I just wanted to be productive and start now instead of never. I totally agree with that, brother. And the bike is called a Falcon Pro from 79 Bike. Top speed is 56 stock. That's pretty sick, dude. I have a KTM 350 XCF. Is that what it is? Pretty sure that's what it is. And I love that thing, dude. That thing can probably go about 100 or so. It's a freaking monster. But that's a gas bike. So I can't really ride that on the streets here, but you can get away with riding e-bikes a lot easier. They're so quiet. But the cops in my area, from what I've heard, are cracking down on that a little bit more. Hell, I saw on Facebook the other... Dude, this turn right here is definitely one you got to be careful with, but we've managed to do okay there. I think we're ready for a race. I think we could do a race. What do you guys think? Should we try a race in the Miata? I'm not saying I'm going to finish all that well, but I think we can at least do good enough to where we could get some safety points out of it. The Formula V cars definitely helped our ability because I tried one of these before. I've tried to do a race. I made it like half of a lap before I had to quit. So we're definitely getting somewhere with our driving abilities, for sure. I don't know how, it's just the top speed on the though. Good bang for the buck. And yes, exactly, you aren't going to hear them. Dude, that's what's so sick. Like I said, mine you can hear from a mile away. And where I'm at, there's nowhere really to ride. So if they hear, oh, see, that's where you almost spin out, but we were able to save it. So if they heard a dirt bike, they're going to come after you here. Dude, I'm really tempted to get one. How much was that bike? Just out of curiosity. If you don't mind me asking. Does anyone else have an e-bike in here? I'm curious. Like I said, I think Surons are probably the most popular that I see. But there's so many different brands out there. So I feel like Suron has like the name, but there's probably so many good alternatives to it. They're crazy expensive though. It is pretty insane. I feel like we're making moves here right now. I feel like we're getting a lot faster. Our last lap, our fastest lap was a 125, and that's definitely not fast. Let's see what this one comes out to be. Gotta be careful you keep it on the track there. Slow car on the right. Where did this one come in at? 124, so that was our fastest lap so far. Let's see if we can beat a 124.923. That's our fastest lap so far. And then after this, I'm gonna hop out. I think we're gonna do a race. I think we're good enough. We learned the track pretty fast. I think I've done this for. I think I've done this track for something else. I just don't remember what. I don't know if it was Formula V or what. Oh, fuck. Oh, fuck. Oh, no, it's not going to count now. All right, so let's hop out of here. We could also do another NASCAR race. I'd also be down to do that. It's just I feel like this is probably the safer bet. I just want to get all of our licenses at least a D-class license. Right now we're stuck at rookie on this one. So let's see here. Let's see here. Oh, it's almost $4,000. Okay. They have a deal for. I just spent so much money though. I can't buy anything else right now, I don't think. But that could be something for next year. I just don't know if I need any more toys, dude. I have a one wheel, I have a dirt bike, I have a motorcycle, I have another motorcycle, I have a super motorcycle. I have 2 cars. I have a sim. I mean, there's only so much time in a day. I mean, I can't ride them all. And then I got that Trek rail. I should have, dude, I bought that Trek for like $5,000. It's an $8,000 bike. I bought it for $5,000. I'm so salty about it. I've never even really ridden it. I know I would be riding it more if it was a Suron. What's up, Gavin? ESB Step, what's going on, brother? Oh, did you really? Dude, that's freaking awesome, ESB Step. If you go and look at one of my shorts, my family actually, my dad does. I don't work there, but my dad owns a company that they sell street sweepers and stuff like that. So me and him went out to Mid-Ohio, and he let them use one of his street sweepers that he sells. So, dude, we love guys like you, man. We sell the equipment to clean up the tracks and all that kind of stuff. So that's really cool to hear, actually, I think. I think we're going to do a race here. We have 5 minutes. Let's go into trading paints and make a quick more bore paint. We'll do it really quickly. Paint cars. Oh, I should have just clicked that. Come on. Run out of time here. New projects. This is a Miata. M-I-A-T. Oh, come on. Why did it not come up? Come on. Let's go into here. It is it's not the oval. Is it the road? It probably is the road. Where is it? LMNOP. Really? Okay. Let's try Mazda. There it is. There it is. I think that's the one, right? Yeah, okay. All right, so we're going to make this a white paint scheme. I'm going to show you guys the typical Morbore car. So we do a white scheme. My uploads, we're going to go ahead and add a Morbore logo here. We just throw that sucker right on the hood. Oh, which is the hood? This is the hood here. Wrong way. Bada bing, bada boom. We'll throw that sucker right there. Where do we put a... All right, let's see. Insert logo. My uploads. One more. We'll throw that on here. Where's the trunk at? I don't know what the trunk is. That's the only thing about these layouts. I don't know what the hell I'm even looking at. So here, we'll just do this. We're going to throw it right there. Let's make it a little bit smaller maybe. And then we'll mirror clone. And we'll put it in the same spot right there. Bada bing, bada boom. That's good enough for now. Actually, you know what? We'll throw in a black sheep too. We're going to throw in a black sheep. Bada bing, bada boom. I don't know what this part is right here, but we're going to figure this out together. I'm assuming this is the trunk. So let's make that slightly small. Oop. Black Sheep Society. Bada bing, bada boom. All right. Download. Sim stamped. Not worried about it. Oh, what the fuck? Race. That's what I meant to click. Apply. All right. Made a quick little paint scheme. It's better than the generic one that they give you. All right. Now we're ready to go, boys. So we're going to do the 9 o'clock race. We're going to try it out. Let's see how it goes. This is our first ever iRacing in the Global Mazda MX-5 Cup. So this is a ranked race. We're a rookie here. We have a terrible score because I have joined a race, I think 4 times it said in my iRacing app. So I've tried it. I've just pulled out every single time because I've never finished a single lap, I don't think, of any of these. But let's see how this one goes. This will be our first one. Like I said, this is basically just my channel for documenting the journey of trying to get promoted in iRacing. All right, let's see. Guess what? 8 days till Gavin's birthday. Gavin, again, I will buy you NASCAR 25 if you want it. You just have to tell me how. Nah, brother, you good? I don't have any toys at the moment. I was due for something, and I thought I'll make a journey out of it. Dude, you definitely should. I love the thought process. How much is your gain setup? I've always wanted to get something similar. So, thanks for that, by the way. This thing, I probably built it as expensive as you could because I had no idea what I was doing. Because I've seen people build the rig probably even as cool as mine for about the same money. But I went curve monitor. I went kind of crazy. I saw my uncle's. My uncle got one called a Podium 1. If you look up Podium 1 sim racing, you're going to be blown away. And he spent like $50,000. I'm not even joking on his sim rig. And now his moves, and he has 3 big monitors. Just his monitors alone, he spent like 12 grand on. But I spent probably $7,500 on this total. The monitor was about $1,500. The steering wheels are about $500. I have 2 of them, so I didn't count that in my initial one. I only had the Formula wheel. I only had this one at first. But I went top of the line with this. So this part right here is nice. And it was probably $2,500 for that and the pedals. But it's worth it. Because honestly, I'll never get sick of this. This thing has 27 Newton meters of power. Just a ridiculous amount of force feedback. It's a direct drive. It can hurt you. Like, I've actually hurt myself. You won't see it in this car because this is like a Mazda, but if you race like dirt or some of these Indy cars on a bumpy road, you'll see it going like that, and that's me trying to control it. It's just there's so much freaking power behind this thing, and I have it set to like half of its capability. Fast Racing, what's going on, brother? Good to see you in the chat, man. How's your night going? We're making moves. Oh, boys, we're making moves on our subscriber goal. We're getting closer and closer to 250. And then after we hit 250, the next goal is going to be 1,000, but we are doing a giveaway at 250. So if you're brand new here, hit the subscribe button, hit the like. We're trying to make something out of this. We're trying to build a crew of people that like racing. And this is basically my iRacing journey here. So let's see what we can do. Let's just try to get a couple practice laps in before the qualifying starts. This turn right here is definitely going to be my Achilles heel. Now, what I am also thinking is I feel like it would probably be smart if I just hang out in the back of the pack and let people wreck. Because there's no way that people aren't going to wreck here. I just have a hard time believing that that's going to happen. Or that's not going to happen, I should say. So my thinking in Formula V was just hang back. If you just hang back, people are going to wreck out, and then boom, you're going to get a promotion. So I think that might be what we do. We're not really going to go for a win. We're going to go for a safe race because that's how I can get my promotion. It looks like the race is starting here. Let's try to take this fast, even if I wreck. I want to try to learn how to take this because this is going to be where you lose a lot of speed. Ooh, I went probably too far down. All right. That wasn't bad at all. All right, look at that. We even got the Moorborg stickers on there. Look at that. Amazing. Amazing. We're 7 subs away. We're getting subs like crazy tonight. Thank you, guys. Appreciate you. It's been fun seeing a lot of new faces in here. I will remember you. That is the one good thing is I don't remember names when you tell me, but I do remember usernames. So it's always cool to see some new faces in here. Like I said, this whole thing has basically just been me hanging out on my sim and making friends. So I've raced with people from here. So if anyone does have iRacing, throw your name in the chat. Look me up on iRacing. We can race together. Like I said, we've done races on our lives with people that are actually from the live. It's pretty cool. We're getting closer and closer though, Caden. It's pretty cool to see. So this is the racing. There's 3 minutes of practice. There's only 1 minute left. I'm almost debating going to get a water or something. I'm thirsty. Or a Mountain Dew. How good does a Mountain Dew sound right now? I'm stuck at 305. Dude, that's okay, Gavin. You made moves, dude. Gavin got like 20 subs in the past couple days, so he had a $300 goal. He had a 300 subscriber goal, and he crushed it. So he's doing awesome. We're getting there, buddy. I'm proud of you, Gavin. Yo, can I get a free year of iRacing? Dude, if only it was that easy. I think you're missing out. Right now is probably the best time to do it for new members. I think for 2 years, it's like $160 or something like that, maybe. My subscription, I probably should have renewed it whenever I had the chance, but I didn't. I have another like year left. But fast racing, my day's been pretty good so far, man. We're doing some sim racing. I've been having a good night so far. We got the stream going to where we have sound moving. I was having some technical difficulties in the beginning, but look at us now, baby. We are making moves. We got about 13 seconds left until qualifying is over. So we're going to let this finish up. We're going to do our first ever full race, hopefully. I'm looking for a good, clean race. I'm looking for some solid results here, and I'm just going to hang back. I'm not going to try to race everybody. I'm going to just hopefully pick up positions based off of people crashing and going off track. That's my thinking right now. But how about you, Fast Racing? How's your night been? And you should be able to hear people talking. That's the other cool thing is the way I have this set up, you should be able to hear the chat. Let me make sure it's not muted. It is muted. So we got 8 minutes of qualifying. So we'll go ahead and qualify quick. And then I'm going to go grab a Mountain Dew because that honestly sounds really freaking good. I feel like Mountain Dew is like the official drink of anyone on a gaming system. Maybe that's crazy, but that's Doritos and Mountain Dew, baby. That's like a gamer's fuel. Now, I'm not much of a gamer. I'm not going to lie. I have a PS5 and I've turned it on like twice in my entire life. But I think we should do like a PS5 gaming night. Because I feel like more people would have like Black Ops or something like that to where we could all play together. I suck so bad though, so you guys would be sniping me so hard. If you thought I was bad at freaking iRacing, wait till you see me behind the sticks. Alright, so this is a practice lap right now. Once you get through the practice lap, then it's your first qualifying lap. So right now we're just kind of heating up the tires a little bit. This is a pretty good track, though, for me as far as learning, because it seems fairly straightforward. Some of the tracks they have are so hard to where if you're trying to learn how to drive them and learn the track, good luck. But I'm not gonna lie, I feel like I'm kind of trucking it for... I've only done like however many laps we've done on the stream. This is my first time ever racing the Mazda. This turn right here, I don't know how fast I can take it. Yeah, definitely not as fast as I just did, which sucks because it's straight away for the first lap. Alright, so it's a green flag. We're going 100 miles an hour right now. 107, 109, 110. Let's see how fast we can get by the end of the stretch. I'm going about 118 miles an hour before I'm slowing down. And I probably slowed down a little bit before I needed to. Oh my god, ladies and gentlemen. I almost just wrecked it. So this is not going to be the best qualifying lap. We're going to have to hope for a good second lap. I'm going to dial in. I spoke too soon. So that's an off track. If you get an off track during a qualifying lap, no bueno. Your lap isn't even in the count. So this is more or less another practice lap. I think I should stop talking. Maybe that's my problem. Bro. We were doing better the first time we ever tried this than we are right now. And we don't want that to happen during the race. That's like the one thing. That would be 2 incident points for 2 off tracks, which you don't want. If I get any incident points, I'm going to be salty. Because that's the only way to get your season promotion. And right now, we got quite a bit to do. We're going to have to do like probably at least 6 races to get that promotion. All right, let's try again. This is our last lap. That last one's not going to count. It's not even going to tell me how fast that was. Come on. Sometimes fast is slow. I thought I was going to lose it there. Making moves. We're getting close. All right, here's the straightaway. Let's see where we qualify. This will be a good lap. It was a 1:24.94. It has us up to third right now. So, oh, we're down to fourth. We just got bumped. We just got bumped. That's okay. We have 3 minutes left until this starts. So here, I'll leave you with this. That's a pretty cool angle right there. Let me go grab a drink if you don't mind. I want a Mountain Dew real bad. MTB or mountain bike? Lemon Turtle, welcome to the chat, buddy. I've never seen you. So it is an MTB. What's an EMTB is what I have. So it's an electric mountain bike. If you look up a Trek Rail 9.7, or do I have a 9.8? I have a 9.8. I have a Trek Rail 9.8. It's an awesome bike. I don't have anywhere to ride it. Actually, that's not even true. I had a flat tire on it and I just never got it fixed. I just got it fixed though recently. So hopefully I get out on that thing here soon. It's just so cold out, dude. I live in the Northeast and it is so freaking cold. We're supposed to get 5 inches of snow tonight, which I'm kind of excited about, to be honest with you. I love it. I love some snow. But here, let's go back in the chat. I missed it quite a bit. All right, I have no school tomorrow. Gavin, lucky you. I wish I had no work, although chances are I'm not really going to go in. I just think I'll work from home. Well, Gavin, if you do, we're going to go ahead and race together, or we'll do something together, especially if you get NASCAR 25, we'll be able to do it on that. Fast racing, I'm glad to hear your day's going good, buddy. Wasabi, dude. That Lemon Turtle, did you change your username? Because I don't know if I remember that username. I was lubing my bike chain. That's not the only thing you were lubing, I bet. You get what I'm saying? It's just a random aluminum bike. That's sick. Dude, mine is a carbon fiber bike. It's a pretty sick bike. You can't see any carbon on it. It's painted orange. In fact, I have that on my... I try to post some of the stuff. I need to get better at that. I got some camera gear on the way, so I'm going to try to do some overviews of some of my toys. So maybe I'll make a video saying, here's some of the toys I have. Here's what I like. Here's what I don't like. But to be honest with you, if I have it, I love it probably. But yeah, I have an MTB, an EMTB, I have motorcycles, all sorts of stuff. We got 30 seconds. So let me run and grab a Mountain Dew. I'll be right back. I accidentally muted the mic, I think. Luckily, it shows me that I muted the mic, or I would have never known. No hardtail. I like hardtail. Yeah, full suspension. It's a full suspension bike. Like I said, it's meant to hit jumps. That's what this thing's designed for. And it's never been jumped yet. But I love it, dude. But it was a lot of money for someone who never even rides. So I don't really know why I did that. Like I said, I really wanted this Saran, but I was like, I want it to be legal, so I got this. It pedals up to like 20 miles an hour. You can get a chip to plug into it, so it'll go faster than that. I just haven't done that. But if anyone knows how to do that, let me know. Oh, you have a Marlin, dude. That's sick. No way, Lemon Turtle. Dude, that's sick, dude. That's a nice bike. I was looking at those too. I need an adjustable water cage. What is that? I don't even know what that is. What's an adjustable water cage? I'm assuming it's a cage for your water bottle, but I have no clue. Oh, I was going to say Lemon Turtle. I was going to say, with a name like that, I really do a pretty good job of remembering people, but I have some people that watch and they change their username every other time they're on here. Or they're on a different YouTube or something like that because they're maybe using their parents or something like that. But, well, welcome, brother. It's good to see you in here. I will not forget you. You're the guy with this sick Trek. That's awesome, brother. Well, hopefully you subscribe. We got Christian in the chat. What's going on, brother? Man, we got all the boys in here tonight. I love this. The only one we're missing is Gojo. He got grounded. I have a feeling he's grounded again, dude. That kid's always in trouble. Got Nick, Christian. Dude, I'm missing the chat. I'm going to have to read these after the race. Let's try to dial in. Okay, Beast. That was a terrible start. But I am going to let people pass me if they want to pass me. I really just want a clean race. Dude, this is... Really? No way! We got 4 points off of that. What the hell did that guy stop for? Bro! That's really frustrating. I was just talking about how I was going to race safe, and then that happens. I don't know if he did that on purpose or what. But we got 4 points nonetheless. Let's just hopefully keep this thing clean outside of that. That's the thing that stinks about iRacing. It doesn't matter if it was your fault or not. The points are the points. Oh man, big wreck with the Ben and Jerry's car. This has been a crazy race. Lap 1. But we're up to, are we 4th, 3rd? I have no clue what we are. I think we're 3rd. So let's just try to keep it clean. There's 10 and a half minutes left, so it's a pretty long race, but I see people wrecking left and right behind us. So we are 3rd right now. Let's see if we can get a podium on our first ever Mazda race. No way. No, Matt. No, I just got another point. Really not cool there. All right. We got to dial in. This is not going well already. Well, this is our first one, so we're going to give us some grace. We have 5 incident points already. He did not just do that. Bro, what is happening here? This is crazy. This is not at all what I was expecting. This is not at all what I was expecting. And we just got absolutely rammed by Kyle Lee, number 4. And he's blocking like crazy. I can't believe that just happened. Ugh. He just wrecked himself out. And what the fuck? What the fuck just happened, bro? Bro. And the thing is, that dude that just took us out, he goes, "You're getting banned, bud." I don't know if he was talking about us. Bro. Bro. This is my first ever race here. And this is exactly why I think I haven't raced here. That was crazy. So this is the first one. Went right into us. Dude, this is crazy. I have to finish the race. I mean, this is an official race, so I can't not finish. We're getting towed right now. I mean, it is what it is. We have 11 incident points. That is not cool at all. All right, let's look at the comments here. Nick, you were saying, I'm on my Rubik's Cube local team. Fast racing day still going good. Local, no state team. Dang, are you that good, Nick? Okay, that's what I kind of figured, Lemon Turtle. I kind of figured the water cage was something like that. I have a water cage on mine, I believe. But you just throw it in. Actually, I'll sub right now. Hell yeah, dude. Let's get it. Like I said, our goal's 250. I got a pair of gloves. I'll show you what the giveaway item is. And like I said, I thought 250 would be an easy one. We got like 150 subs like right off the bat. And so I kind of thought it was going to be really quick. But that's okay. I just need to post more. All right, so that guy right there is the car in front of us. Like, not just literally in front of us, but also he was in 7th. Now he's going to be in 6th because we're in 7th. I just can't believe that happened there. Oh, my God, dude. And I got an off track. This is... Bro. This is going so bad. I'm actually really close to getting kicked out of the race. You only can have 17 incident points. Oh, man. All right, that's okay. We're learning here. We're learning together. This is our first ever full race. There's 5 minutes left. Let's just try to have a good couple laps. Let's learn the track a little bit. That way we can come back with a vengeance next time. No more off tracks, Matt. Like I said, you want to drive fast, so you end up getting a little too aggressive. I do think we got absolutely shafted in this with 12 incident points, but I did go off track there, so I did deserve that. But we were involved in 3 wrecks that we couldn't have done anything about. The one guy, he just veered over last second, hit us. Then the other one was the dude taking us off the track. And then the last one was him getting hit. He actually got bumped and then he got kicked off. But he was complaining about getting someone banned. Meanwhile, he had literally taken me off the track right before that. So that was pretty funny of him. It almost seems like the people that like, you're getting banned are some of the worst offenders. I've never reported anyone before. I've wanted to, but I just haven't had the audacity to do that, knowing that I've taken so many people out. But we're in 7th right now. Let's just see if we can hold a 7th place at least. There's 3.5 minutes left. Let's just try to learn the track. And I will read all the comments. So every time we race, we try to read all the comments afterwards unless we're rushing into another race, which we might do. What kind of racing do you guys want to see next? Do we do another one of these and just try our best, or do we go and just do something different? We could do another NASCAR race. Those are the old school cars. I don't know if that'll be much better as far as wrecking. I think it's going to be about the same. Alright, the dude in 8th place, he's in the pits now, so he had something happen. I cannot believe what happened this race. This is insane. It is what it is, though. Let's not worry too much about it. Let's keep racing. If you ever wonder what it's like to iRace with rookies, well, now you're seeing it. It's not the best quality racing. But as you get better and you get a higher score, you get ranked and raced with better people. So it does get better as you get better. It's just when you first start off, you're racing a lot of people like what you're seeing here. Not that I'm much better. I'm not. This is my first race ever. This is my first time ever at this track. But I at least wasn't taking cars out. I mean, the car who wasn't first, that qualified first, actually was the first one to wreck, which is kind of nuts. Alright, we're probably... Is it 2 laps to go or is it 1 to go? We're close to one or the other. I can't tell. We're probably 2 laps. Like I said, we're just going to try to learn this track a little bit better. So when we do race again, we'll come back even stronger. I will read all these comments here. I see them coming through, but keep giving me suggestions on what you want to see next. There is no multi-class. I saw someone comment multi-class. I think they do that only in the mid-season. At least with the licenses I have right now. They might have it as you get a better license, but for me right now, I can pretty much only do the Mazda. We could do Draft Masters, which is the old school Monte Carlos right now, like the old school Dale Earnhardt. Dude, I need to get it together. We're about to be on our last lap. There's 2 to go right now. But, so we could do that. We could do an unranked race. The nice thing about unranked is we don't have to worry about crashing or anything. So if somebody crashes us, we can go get revenge. Like, I couldn't get revenge on that Kevin Lee, even if I wanted to. But the nice thing is that other car took him out for us. At this point, I'm pretty much just trying to coast through to the finish. I think the key here might just be start and last. Don't even qualify. Start last. Avoid all the wrecks. And you're probably going to do pretty good. Like, I don't even think you have to race. I think you can just literally ram all this thing around the track and you would have finished better than I am. Alright, so this should be the last lap here. Alright, so last lap, ladies and gentlemen. We are in 7th place, which I don't remember where we started. But the big problem here is that we have so many incident points. That's going to really hurt our score. And it's really easy to lose points. It's really hard to get them back. So, hopefully we don't get too screwed, but I have a feeling we're about to. Alright, the race is over. We're almost there. We just have to make it through this last couple turns. Come on. Terrible, terrible race, though. I can't even believe that. I am super bummed about it. But you know what? The best part about iRacing is you can just get in another race. Alright, ladies and gentlemen. That is the race. Let's get out of here. Because we got 2 minutes until the next race starts. I am going to do a save or replay. MX5. All right. We saved it just in case we want to do something with that. You never know. That's that, ladies and gentlemen. That was our first one. So let's go look through the comments. Grid Legends. I've never heard of that. Is that game fun? Finally, you play GT. Yeah, we're trying to get our license up, but honestly, that did not go well at all. Oh, what the hell? Oh, wait, no. That's from our Daytona. Our safety score went up on Daytona, but let's see what happened here. It still hasn't given us the results yet. For a second, I thought we got improved iRating. I was like, there's no freaking way. You're my favorite YouTuber. Well, you're my favorite viewer, buddy. I shouldn't say that, but Gavin, you're always in the chat. You're an OG, buddy. All right, so what do we race? I can't see the comments. Let's see. Go-kart in future years? You should. Here, wait. I want to go back to that here. I'm looking for suggestions. That crash was bloody hell. The comments are crazy. Going for a CT scan, too. All right, dude. I'm debating. Should we just do another one of these races? Let me just scroll to the bottom here. Horrible race, but can't deny the Mazda sounds tasty. Do you like it? Should I do another one? I feel like I should do another one and try to redeem ourselves a little bit. That did not go well at all. It hasn't updated our thing yet, so I have a feeling it's going to go really bad, but maybe it won't hurt us too much. Should I do another one? I agree. Dude, I have this stuff to do a virtual here. Let's go ahead. We're going to join this race. But since we're joining this race, we can go back and read the comments. There was a ton of comments that rolled through. So here, let's look at the comments quick. All right, let's scroll up. Where were we at? All right, so the water cage for the water bottle adjust. Yes, yep. That's what we're talking about. You've had that name since you started your channel. Let's see if we follow. Oh, you said this was your first night on here. So we're just going to, oh, dude. And he's a BMW guy? I like that you did that as your cover photo. That's freaking sick, dude. All right, well, we subbed to your page there, Lemon Turtle. Hopefully we see you again in the chat. What's happening in my comments? Why can't I scroll? Let's scroll up here. Let's go. Oh, we're getting closer with the sub goal. Well, here, let me show you guys what I was talking about with the gloves. So when we hit 250 subs, we're doing a giveaway of some nice and beautiful American flag racing gloves. Now, I don't wear racing gloves, which is why we're going to do a giveaway of racing gloves. So this was the first one. Now, is it the biggest prize? No, but I only have 250 subs, so it's not like I'm doing anything crazy here. I'm just trying to get the boys having a good time, giving away some stuff. And like I said, as we get bigger and better, you know, maybe then we can do bigger and better prizes. But for now, that's what we're working with. So we're getting closer. We're only 5 subs away. So maybe we should start talking about when are we going to do that giveaway. I'm thinking I got a work trip in a couple days, so I won't be back. So that's the only thing that sucks, dude. I'm going to be gone. Well, actually, no, you know what? The only day I won't be able to do it is Wednesday night because I'll be back Thursday night. You're not bad. Don't say that. Well, I appreciate that, Fast Racing. Like I said, it's just I'm learning a new car, and that's the whole point of these streams is, you know, you're learning with me. You know what I mean? My high school has classes for it too. Wait. What are we missing? Looking to build a go-kart in future years. Dude, do it. If your school gives you any ability to do anything cool like that, take them up on it, brother. I don't know enough about karts. Dude, to be honest with you, I'm learning all this stuff about racing in the past 2 years. And then that's when I was like, okay, I was going to a lot of IndyCar races. And that's when I decided, you know what? I need to get a sim. I need to see what this feels like because I'm never going to get the chance to drive an IndyCar probably. Well, you never know though. Maybe I'll be able to make enough money to where I can buy an IndyCar. Because you can buy them not that expensive, to be honest with you. Now, racing them, that's probably a different story. It's easy, Lemon Turtle. Dude, you should 100% do that and video it, dude. Make videos of this stuff. I already see that you're a car guy. All right, just make it frame by, or buy and get the engine, and it's halfway done. I've thought about doing that, Nick. I've really debated buying a go kart. My dad's neighbor is actually the son of Brad Hollinger. His name's Kelly, and they own an IndyCar team. And I think he has some go karts. I'm not great, but my setup really sucks. So I hope I get a new one soon. Christian, what are you racing with again? I don't remember. Are you using a Logitech? Is that what you're using? And first of all, the fact that you have a setup, you're halfway there, buddy. I mean, the fact that you even have any kind of setup, you're further along than most people. It wasn't until I was 32 or something like that that I got a freaking sim. So you're way ahead of the curve. Keep racing, keep doing your thing, and dude, by the time you're my age, you're gonna be killing it, bro. Thing is, I don't have a garage, so I'd have to build it at school during lunch, and that usually when I spend time with my girlfriend, dude, that is awesome. Even just hearing that brings the nostalgia back. It's like, I remember those days when it was like in between classes, that 3 or 4 minutes you would just have that time to go find your girl and talk or whatever right before you had to get to class. You were always late to class because you're the boy, so you would walk her to class, and then you get in trouble. I got a beautiful fiance now. She sometimes comes in here. I don't know where she's at right now. Christian Rose, you are my favorite friend. Now, what did he say? I'm not great, but my setup really sucks. What did Christian say before that? I was playing F121 and crashed in 5 to 6 days. It was yeah, dude. It's like that sometimes, man. I'm actually going to skip qualifying. I'm not even going to qualify. There's no point. We're going to start in the back and just try to work our way forward and hopefully make our way. All right. But Christian is dope. Christian's an OG too. Thing is, I don't have a garage. No, I totally get that, brother. Damn, holy hell, mate. Oh no, what happened? That crash was, but yeah, dude, the crashes were crazy. So that's where, yeah, I remember that point. Bro hit the smallest pothole in Brazil. You're from Brazil, aren't you? I'm pretty sure you are. That was hilarious. Dude, I live in Pennsylvania in the U.S., and dude, we're notorious for having crazy potholes, especially Pittsburgh. Pittsburgh has massive potholes all over the place. We could do a VIR one of these days. Dude, it honestly, I don't even know how I'd get it to go with the setup. Like, that's a whole different thing. Actually, that's probably not even that hard. I think I could probably figure that out. We're probably not going to do it anytime soon. I don't like it, to be honest with you. I don't like the virtual reality stuff. It hurts my eyes. I have it. In fact, I think I'm going to sell it. Does anyone want it? Maybe that'll be the 1,000 giveaway. We'll give away that Oculus MetaQuest 3. Pretty pissed because in October in a downhill like stream of trash, I crashed roughly 17 miles and the top of my head on a tree. Oh, dude. Dude, no way, Lemon Turtle. Honestly, my uncle used to race go-karts, and he got in a bad wreck, and he stopped. He was like, you know what? It's not worth it. So I totally get that. You got to be really careful when you're racing in real life. That's the fun thing about doing the virtual stuff is, you know, I got in those big wrecks. Dude, I'd be in a hospital after that. Here, it's just like, who cares? You know, I go ahead and I'm in the next race 5 seconds later. We've gotten a bunch of wins there, Caden. We've had a bunch of wins. We have not done any. That was our first race ever in the Mazdas, so we did obviously not win that. But still have symptoms going to get a CT. No way. Was that recent, Lemon Turtle? Dude, that's crazy. And you had to miss state champs. Jeez. Gavin, take your brain rights away. That's hilarious. Board takes your lives away. The random ass tire took his life away. Horrible race, but can't deny the Mazda sounds tasty. I agree. They do sound pretty sick. And it's, like I said, the sound for you guys now is way better than it was just recently. I mean, hell, a couple days ago it was off the mic. Here, let me move this up. That way the more boards hit in there. Boom. All right. Your grid. Yes, Grid Legends is fun. Go ahead, man. You should drive VIR. I'm going to ask every stream until you do it. That's okay, Christian. If you ask enough, I might actually do it. That was a car show at my school. Those are sick. Yeah, dude, they are sick. I'm a BMW guy. I love BMWs, dude. I've had a bunch. I had a BMW M340. I had a BMW. I have an X5 right now. And right before that, I had a BMW M8. I had it for about a month, and then I totaled it. So I decided, you know what, let's go to an X5. We're just going to have a dad car. But I had a 600 horsepower car for all of a month. Autocorrect isn't staying. Guess what? What? I scrolled down and saw a man skinning a raccoon. Oh, man. Well, first of all, why are you scrolling down? Don't leave us. We need you here. What about Saturday? Saturday, it's possible. Saturday, it's a little bit easier because we have all the time in the world. Normally, like tonight, for example, I walk in the sim room and I hit stream, and then we're rocking and rolling. I'll see if I can get it figured out. Hey, guys, did you know Forza tried to copy Gran Turismo? Dude, all these games copy everything. I think iRacing is the best, personally. I think it's the best out of all these, but that's just me. That lemon turtle. Bet I will. I'm broke. Well, that's okay. You're going to get a job soon, buddy. Honestly, the best way to get a job is to just go places. Like, don't apply online. Actually physically go to a place and be like, hey, I would love to know if you guys are hiring. You know, I'm a hard worker. And that's 90% of it, just showing up. So don't be afraid to pick up the phone. Don't just submit an application on Indeed and think you're done. That's my best advice. Do a lemonade stand. Nick, that was hilarious. You're almost 16. Dude, you're at the age where you should be able to do that. Like I said, don't just... People assume that people are lazy at your age. Don't just prove them wrong. Just go out and start applying places, but physically be there. I think that's a big hack. In my country, you can work when you're 14 years old. Dude, I was working when I was like 10 years old. All right. Base level jobs are also hard to get here. That is true. Honestly, the base level jobs are hard, especially these days. I don't know where you're at exactly, Lemon Turtle, but it's definitely harder than it was before. Honestly, my dad owned a company, so it was a little bit easier because you're allowed to pay your kids under the table. Well, not even under the table. Legally, you're allowed to pay your kids a certain dollar amount, and they don't even get taxed on it. So it's a nice little hack. In this country, you get to any place and you get a job. Nick, dude, America is really in shambles with that. What's up, Gavin? You said Matt here earlier. Or go to McDonald's. That is true. Reynold YouTube. What's going on, brother? I remember you from the other night. Good to see you again in the chat. Sorry if you're not even here anymore. I don't know if you are or not, but it's good to see you again. McDonald's, you work without experience, nothing. Yeah, dude, I don't know how hard it is to get it. My dad wouldn't let me work in restaurants for some reason. He said, you're not allowed to work at the mall, and you're not allowed to work at the restaurants. Like, I was looking at this entry-level job, and it requires high school experience in motorized tool and vehicle use. I live close to McDonald's, but I'm looking to be a lifeguard since I have high experience as a swimmer. I was local swimmer. Yeah, honestly, I think that's cool. The only thing that sucks is, can you do that during the wintertime? That's the only thing that stinks. Although I probably would be sick to be a lifeguard, especially when you're young like that. But you got a girlfriend. I love racing go-karts. Honestly, see if you can get a job at your track. If you have a local track, see if you can get a job there. I love driving my Civic. It's so unstable, but it's so good. You brake hard to rotate or drift if you want. Dude, I think anything with a motor you would love, Nick, to be honest with you. Anything with a motor is a fun thing to drive. But don't stop. Don't stop, Christian. You totaled an M8? Yes, I did. I sure did. You want to see it? I'll show you. When was that? If I type in crash, will it come up? There it is. There's my totaled M8. Destroyed. All right, let's find that in the videos. Showing all photos. There it is. Devastating. I was messing with traction control. Those cars, it needed tires, and I turned traction control off, and it was a little damp out, and that was a big mistake. There it is. Maybe that's something I should post. I had that car. I didn't even get a license plate yet before I freaking totaled it. So they sent me a license plate in the mail, and it was almost like toxic because I didn't even have the car anymore. So then I said, okay, fine. We won't have an M8 anymore. We're going to go ahead and get a dad car. So I got an X5, and I love that car. But here it is. There it is on the highway. Devastating. Really not cool, boys. All right, M8 is like 1 million Brazilian reals, at least. Yeah, it was not a cheap car, I'll say that. Christian, the best way to get a job is to go to McDonald's. Tell them you want to be 100% Christian. Love that advice. Like I said, I think most people don't have the ambition to go out and get it. Most people just click online, apply online, and they think that's all you have to do. No, if you physically go somewhere and say, may I speak to the manager? Like, hey, I'm Yellow Turtle, or Lemon Turtle. Sorry, I don't know why I thought Yellow Turtle. I'm Lemon Turtle. I'd like a job, please. I'm a hard worker. A lot of time you'll get it. You, my favorite person. You too, Gav. You're the G. No high experience. I honestly don't even have a college degree. So degrees don't really matter. School doesn't matter. It's all about you and your mind. It's, you got to have a belief in yourself, and then also that you can do it, and you put the work in. Don't let anyone tell you need education. That's just not true. Not that it's a bad thing to have it. It helps your cause, but you just need to work. Pop 18, welcome, brother. I have not been here for a while, so it's good to see you. I do remember your username, so it's good to see you. You're coming just in time. We're about to do another Mazda race. We're trying to get a season promotion for all of our licenses. In the Mazda series, we're just going to kind of hang back. I don't want to get wrecked. So we're going to hang back on this first lap. I'm not going to go fast. I don't know what this dude is doing. I think he has the same strategy as we do. Of let's just not worry too much about being fast in the first lap. Let's just be safe. I mean, half the grid took itself out last race. We got a 7th place even though we had to go to the pits. There's our first one. It's almost like they come out and they want to hit you. There's another wreck. Wreck ahead. Bro. Like I said, I'm letting anyone that wants to pass me. I'm just going to assume they're going to wreck again. I mean, it's a 12-minute race, and they haven't even made it 1 minute in. So we'll let these guys go after it full speed in their turns. I'm just going to try to survive with no incidents. This is insane. But I think we're learning. If I stick to this strategy, I do think this is a hack to get our license upgraded. We're in 5th place. We've done nothing. We're literally driving like a frickin' grandpa. Like I said, if this Dustin guy behind us wants to pass, I'm totally fine with that. Feel free to do your thing, man. Just stay away from me. Don't hit me. Making moves. I thought there was about to be a wreck ahead. Kept it clean though. But there's still plenty of race left to go. My goal is to get through this without any incident points. 0. Not even off track. So if I have to drive slow, I'm going to drive slow. We need it after the last race. Like I said, I couldn't see how many points we lost, but there's no way we escaped that race without a massive hit to our safety score. All right, we're now 9 minutes to go in the race. We'll go back and read all the comments after. 9:46 right now, hard time, so we might have enough time to do another one. Hey, if you want it, buddy, go ahead and get it. Bro, okay. Or just hang out in my blind spot. Bro, what are you doing, dog? Pass me. Dustin Crowden, that sounds so familiar. Why does that sound so familiar? Dustin Crowden. Another wreck? I think there was. Maybe not. I could have swore I saw dust. definitely faster than the car ahead, but I'm going to wait until the very end of this to try to make a move. I don't want to get wrecked. Come on. What's going on over here? Alright, so we seem to be in it pretty good right now. I think we're in 6th place now. Which is kind of surprising. That's where we finished last time, isn't it? Oh no, we got 7th place last race. Yep, we're in 6th place. That's decent. Hopefully there's some more wrecks. I want a top 5. The last lap, that's where I'm going to pass him. Because he goes slow every time around that. I think he's still learning how to take that turn. We're definitely faster than him. It's just I'm not going to risk it. I'm going to let him make a mistake. And hopefully we can make a pass before the end of the race. It's just so easy to get wrecked with someone behind you on your tail. So there's 6.5 minutes left. So how many laps would that be? 6.5 divided by a minute and a half. 4? 4 or 5 laps left. Ooh, we got another car on our tail. Where did he come from? Well, unfortunately, I don't want to get in a wreck, so I'm going to let him pass. And hopefully he can take that guy out. Maybe they'll wreck each other. Like I said, I just need the safety points here. I don't really care about where we finish. We'll worry about iRating another day. But we want a season promotion and we only have a week to do it. Which is actually plenty of time in reality. It's just I can't do all the same racing over and over again. It gets boring. They're racing pretty clean though. The last race we were in was insanely crazy. This one actually seems pretty legit. I mean, cars were flying all over the frickin' place the last race. There's a car catching up to us by a decent margin, so I need to start going a little bit faster. I don't want to let too many cars just pass me. But at the same time, I really want the 60 rating. Tempted to make a move. Dude, this guy Caleb is on our tail, and we're already 7th. Oh, Schnokies. Almost went off track there. It wasn't worth it. There is a car right behind me. He's now less than a second behind. Good for you, Caleb. That's some good driving by him. I'm not going super fast, but I'm not going that slow. Apparently I am. There's 4 minutes left. Dude, these cars are actually pretty fun. Like I said, anything with a motor's fun if you think about it. Ooh, our boy Dustin had a big mistake there. The Dustin Cronin, that sounds so familiar. We had to have raced with him at some point before. Left. So that might be 3 laps. That was our fastest lap so far. Dude. I don't know why I did that. That was really stupid. We got 2 incident points off of that. But that's a rookie move. I'm a rookie. I thought I had a little bit more brake than I had. Devastating. We lost a position there too. But we only got 2 incident points. That's not that bad. Let's see if we can make it through this without any more. We have 2.5 minutes left. That was sketchy, but we were able to save it. I'm a little annoyed about that, to be honest with you. That sucks. I can't believe I made that move. We're in 9th place, I think, right now. I can't believe so many cars survived. The last race we did, it was like no one survived. Now everybody's surviving all of a sudden. All right, we're 3.5 seconds behind our boy Dustin. But there's 2 laps to go. Still 3.5 seconds ahead. We might be stuck in 9th. Oh, maybe I spoke too soon. That dude just went off track. All right, so Dustin's in front of us again. We're making moves on Dustin. He's now 3 seconds ahead. I'm driving a little reckless, which I don't really want to do, but I kind of do at the same time. Oh man, we lost him again. He's 3.5 seconds, 3.7 seconds ahead of us now. All right, so we're probably not going to catch our boy Dustin, but we're at least in 8th now. I want to watch that replay to see how bad that was my fault. My guess is it was pretty aggressively my fault. Dustin seems like he's a pretty good driver, to be honest with you. But we're learning. We're making improvements. Last time we had 13 incident points, now we only have 2. And the key here is don't try to pass on the inside like that going full speed. I still can't believe I did that. That's really a dumb move. Especially at that point in the race. I really just thought I was that much faster than him. I am not. I am not him. I've literally only done 1 race before that and it didn't go well, so I don't know what I was thinking. Ooh, there's a yellow flag. What does that mean for us? Nothing. We're too far behind to make any move off that. All right, boys. That is the race. I mean, overall, it's a pretty fun race. I'm not going to lie. These cars are a lot more fun than I thought they were going to be. All right, well, look at the comments. We're going to do a Daytona race, I think, next. What do you guys think? I can't do any more of this. Unless you like it. I mean, I can do another one of these. All right, boys, that is the race. Let's get out of this thing. We got 2 incident points, so much better than the last one. Much better than our last race, so that's good. All right, let's look at the comments again. I've not been here for a while. Well, it is good to see you, Pop18. I do remember your username. I got to head out. Christian, it was good to see you, buddy. I know you're probably already gone, but good to see you. Dude, that Mazda sounds tasty. I'm glad that you like it. I actually think it sounds pretty cool, too. Okay, so we did lose 0.06 last race. which is not nearly as much as I thought. I thought we were going to lose like a lot more. So that's not that bad. Candace? Candace? What are you doing? Oh, yeah? How's it going? You want to come say hi? All right, I'll introduce you to my fiance. Thomas Spiker's out there. What's going on, Tommy? Tommy's an OG. If you guys like camera gear, check out Tommy's page. Tommy's a legend. You need to raise your gain on your new mic. Is this a Assetto Corsa? This is iRacing, and it is a Miata. Tommy also has a Miata. Tommy does have a Miata. The thing is, I could raise the gain. I could do that. That might be too loud, though.
Hello, everyone.
Look at Candace. Say hi.
Hello. I'm in my Christmas pajamas.
She's in her Christmas PJs. She's adorable. Give me a kissy. Oh, look at that.
But it doesn't look as good as my mom.
It looks pretty good.
She's going to have to come over and fix it.
Mwah.
And I also hung my garland that I got from Hobby Lobby. I put it on the hutch that your dad got us or gave us. It looks so cute.
Does it?
And then I did hang the wreath up.
Did you? With the thing?
Yeah. With the leather one. I'm like, what the heck? It's going to snow for crying out loud. I need to feel like Christmas.
That's true.
So.
All right, you'll have to show me after I'm done.
Okay. My ribbons look like crap, though. So my mom's getting me new ones anyway. Okay, bye.
Mwah. I love you. All right, let's look back at the chat. Okay. Oh my God, you're screaming my name. Lemon Turtle, oh shit. I thought you said another name. I forgot their name. I was wrong about the gain. I told you. Wrong about the gain. My phone was low. I thought so, Tommy, because honestly, I mean, come on, let's be serious. Tommy says hi. But yes, Tommy's an OG. Tommy's my best buddy Tommy was my first best friend in my entire life, fun fact. But again, if you like camera gear, go ahead and check out his page. We've had a pretty fun stream tonight, Tommy. I'm not going to lie. We've had a blast. I don't know what you guys think, but I've had a really good time so far. I kind of want to do another race, but we are running out of time. I got 30 seconds. I think I'm going to go and do an oval. We're going to risk it for the biscuit in the oval again. We're doing the old Monte Carlo. This might be a disaster in the making, but it's worth it. All right, so we got a 0.1 increase from that last race. So that made a huge difference. We actually have slightly increased our safety rating in our sports car license. So we're at a 2.4 now. We just need to do that like 6 more times, and then boom, we're in this. We're in there like swimwear. All right, so Tommy wanted a dirt race. The only thing is, Tommy, I didn't have the time. I literally had like 5 seconds to make a decision, and you know what? We decided to go with an oval in the classic Morbor Monte Carlo with some black sheep on there too. Can't forget that. But I know. The thing is, I'm trying to get all my licenses upgraded to a D class. Sports car is what I should be doing right now, but I did 2 in a row, and I just don't want to do another, if I'm being honest with you. I think 2 in a row is enough. But it looks like I lost most of the chat. Caden, you're still out there. What's going on, brother? Do I still have the Lemon Turtle? Is he still out there? My name is similar to Candace, so I thought you said my name. That's hilarious. Well, what is your name, that Lemon Turtle, unless you can't tell us, which is okay if you can't. Don't tell me if you're not supposed to tell me. But if your name's close to Candace, is it Carlos? What guy name could be close to Candace? I feel like Carlos is a pretty solid guess, if I'm being totally honest with you. Let's see. Kenneth. Oh, Kenneth and Candace is very close. All right, fair enough. Can I call you Kenny? We're going to call you Kenny. Oh my God, they killed Kenny. All right, so it looks like we got some good competition here. We got a lot of B class, a lot of C class, a lot of A class. There's only not even a handful. There's only 3 of us with a D class. So we are the lowest rated by a decent margin. I think at this race, do I just risk it and qualify and everything? I think that's what we're going to do. Last race, we missed the start just to see where we'd end up, and that didn't go well at all. But then again, there was a big wreck. No, we're going to still qualify. We'll still qualify. John Kennedy. That's a classy name. Mr. Kennedy. Oh my God, they killed Kenny. I've been watching a lot of old South Park episodes, and in season 1 of South Park, they said that basically all the time. So, I don't know. Oh, dude, we should have done Indy. Bro, this is gonna be my last race though. It's gonna be 10:30 by the time I'm off of here, and I got stuff to do tomorrow. But dang, bro, TV crying like my Civic suspension. Ooh, yum. That's my impersonation of what you said there. Dang, dude. I kind of wish we would have done Indy now. I hate that you said that. See you later, bro, Chacho. We'll see you, Thomas. All right, boys. Let's hop out there for some practice laps. These cars have a lot of power and not a lot of control. As you saw, that car in front of us almost spun it just immediately. Come on. Oh shit, I almost lost it. You kept it though. Alright, boys. Let's hit a couple practice laps, and by that I mean we got 20 seconds, so we're not even gonna for speed really. Let's see if we can at least catch this guy. Delkin Whitney. How is there two Delkin Whitneys? Or Declan? Declan Whitney. Declan Whitney 2. That's surprising. There's more than one that's come out there. There's nobody on iRacing with my name. Alright, get ready? We're gonna spin this bitch. Oh shit. Oh no, we ran out of time. Alright, so we're 17. Is 17 our lucky number? Let's find out, boys. Nah, it's like someone... It's like... What? Ooh? Oobo. That's my best impersonation. I can't do much better than that. That's as good as it gets, ladies and gentlemen. Alright, but let's make sure we got this. That looks pretty solid right there. We need to lower this slightly, though. For whatever reason, when you go into another race, it always changes where that's at. I have no clue why. No idea. Let's go qualify, ladies and gentlemen. Let's get some qualifying moving. Oh, fuck. I got black flag. Okay, fine, fine. You don't want me to do some donuts? Whatever, dude. Such a buzzkill. Alright, so we're in the 17 car. 17 reminds me of Mikey Stanton. What's his soccer number? I don't know why I remember that. 17 is a pretty solid number, though. Alright. How does the motor sound on this one? What do you guys think of this? Does it sound good? Do we need to make it louder? My headphones, I think I need to make it louder. Oh, I can just do that. Alright. We're going 188 in this bad boy. 189, 190, 192, 194, 195, 6, 7. We're almost at 200. No, we're at 198, 199, 200. We're going 201 miles an hour right now. That is insane. 197 around the turn. Dude, if this was a newer NASCAR, you'd be going 175. I'm going 202, 203, 4, 5, 6. I gotta slow down. That is insane, dude. Alright. Alright, ladies and gentlemen. It's our last lap. 284. God, that is crazy, dog. No wonder I burnt the tires off last race. We're trying to keep this thing as close to that yellow line as we can. 199, 200, 201, 202, 03, 04, 05, 06, again. So I can do this for 2 laps, but I don't think I can do this during the race for 18. 198.9, qualified at ninth right now. Jeez. I don't know if you can see how much this thing has power, but my steering wheel is ripping me all around. But at 200 miles an hour, that makes sense. All right, we're down to 11th now. Let's see where we end up. Let's see what a fastest lap is. I can't imagine it's much faster. Not because I'm him, it's just because I was going 207 miles an hour. Half a second faster. That's quite a bit, actually. What the hell is he doing? Dude, that was Declan Whitley. He's pole right now. My bro is him. He was half a second faster. We got a minute. Let's see if we can figure out what he's doing that we're not. So this is our boy Declan. Actually, let's do this. Let's go in cockpit. We're not doing that. So we'll try that during the race because, I mean, a half a second over 18 laps is a massive difference. So we might have lost. Oh, dude, he was going 207 in that turn. 199 at the exit. So he's really using those. He's using all the track, that's for sure. Playing MC with my girlfriend right now, says hi. What's going on, Kenneth's girlfriend? How long have you two been together? Now it's like someone else is talking. It's like, ooh, ooh. That's what I hear. That's what I'm hearing on my end. Caden's out of here too. Man, we're losing all the boys. Everyone's got to get to bed. Why am I still racing? This was a fun stream, though. I will say it was good getting to know everybody that was in here. We had a lot of new faces tonight, and it was a blast. But let's do one more race. After that, we'll go to bed, but we're going to hit one more race. Like I said, I had a freaking absolute ball with you boys. Also, Lemon Turtle, you were a happy addition to tonight's stream. It was really fun getting to know you and talk tonight. We need to follow up on your job journey, buddy. I want to hear more about that. All right. We're starting 11th. Year and 4 months? Dang, dude. That's a long time, buddy. At your age, that's like a committed relationship. I've been with Candace for coming up on, is it only 2.5 years? 2.5 years? Almost 3 years? Yeah, 2.5 years. It feels like I've known her my entire life, dude. I love her so much. She's freaking awesome. We're getting married, for crying out loud. But I hope you have that with your partner. But boys, we're going to try this. We're in the middle of this freaking pack, which is a little sketchy, especially with how the last race went. But we're going to try our best. This might go really well. It might go really terribly. I'm going to try to save the tires a little bit. The last race, I obliterated my tires in the first quarter of the race. Really bad move. Also, when do you stream? I'm looking forward to coming back. Dude, I need to come out with a regular schedule. What do you think? I think the problem is, like, basically anytime I am hopping on my sim, I stream it. But I need to be more consistent about it. So maybe I do set up, like I was talking to Tommy earlier, who's in the chat. He was saying, just come up with a schedule, like do it every, Monday and Wednesday, Friday or something like that, whatever you think you can do. And just do a specific time. So I think that's the next strategy. I think it's, one, I need to start posting more reels and maybe more long form videos. I have a bunch of trips that me and Candace took that I never made in the video, so I might post some videos like that. But I'm going to set some nice goals for myself and growing the channel into more of whatever I'm doing. I mean, my last name's Borman, that's why it's More Bore. More Bore is just more of whatever I'm doing. So I think that's our game plan. We just need to come up with some new content other than the lives. I love doing the lives, but honestly, this is a little bit more selfish just because I really enjoy going live and having guys to talk to. So I'll try to go live again tomorrow. I'm going to have to skip Wednesday. I won't be around Wednesday night, and then we'll do Thursday again. So that'll be our streaming schedule this week. Monday, Tuesday, and Thursday. And I'm sure we'll be on this weekend. But, oh, you know what? Friday. No, we can do Friday. I don't know if we can. I'm off on Friday, so I might do one. But I got to go to the Apple store on Friday to get my camera fixed. On any car shows recently? Where I'm at, dude, there's no good car shows, to be honest with you. I need to get more into the car scene because I do have some friends that do go to car shows. Like Tommy, who's in here earlier, he goes to a bunch of really cool car shows where he's in a big city, so it's easy to go to stuff there. I might travel out to see him and go to some. All right, boys, we got a green flag. We'll talk cars in just a second. Right now, we're gonna race them. Let's try to get through this race without any incidents. That's our goal. Oh my God, this dude's going up the middle of the pack. Nice try, buddy. You ain't cutting me off. Number 3 car trying to bully us out. Almost got wrecked, but we were able to bully him back. We'll see how this goes. We're at lap 2 of 18. That might have been the absolute most insane wreck I've ever been a part of. That was insane. Dude, that was insane. That was the craziest wreck I've ever seen in my entire life. Let's watch that again. And I knew 3 was going to do that. I honestly almost let him pass me. I lost a tire. Dude. I mean, that is impressive. I don't think I've ever seen a wreck that bad in my entire life on iRacing. Let's watch it again from behind the car. I lost the tire. Got destroyed by the Mountain Dew. Dude, that was crazy. You should post that wreck. I think you're right, buddy. I think you're right, but we're ready to go back out and race. Dude, that was insane, bro. That was awesome. You like that? You're my hero. Welcome to the chat, buddy. I've never seen you in here. Dude, that was really not cool. All right, we will post some revenge, though. We're not going to let number 3 get away with that. So I need to slow it down a little bit because I need the leader to catch up. But yeah, little damage in the paint shop, a little bit. Just a couple scratches. Should buff out, right? Now, the question is, do we retaliate? I already have 4 incident points. And I don't want to hurt both my I rating and my incident points, but I think it might be worth it. So, let's see where he's at whenever these cars come around. The leader's 17 seconds behind us. We might do a revenge shot here. So this car's in 16th. I'm not worried about him. I want the leader to catch up. He's 17 seconds behind, but we got a lot of race left. In fact, I might just wait it out and let that guy make it the whole race and then take him out. It'd be really toxic, but it'd be really funny. That might be the move. But I think we are going to post that. That was an insane wreck. Always the better choice. I would say be the bigger man. Oh, man. Kenneth. You're so right. I hate, but he's in 3rd place, dude. I can't let that, dude, I'm not going to be the bigger man. Sometimes it pays to be the smaller man. He's in 3rd place. I'm not letting him do that. I'm not letting him wreck us. Oh, no, he's in 2nd place now. Ain't happening. I'm sorry. That guy is not going to be battling for the win whenever he took us out like that. Because he tried to take us off the track earlier in the race. I'll show you that replay too. Are you guys hearing the voice chat? Can you guys hear the voice chat when they're talking? Dude, the guy's in 1st place right now. He's not staying in 1st place. I'm sorry. There's no way we're letting that happen. There's no way we're going to let that guy win after that. Dude, he's so far behind, though. I might just block him. I won't wreck him, but I will block him. How about that? I feel like that's a fair trade-off. But I gotta really slow down because he's having a hard time catching us. So we're just gonna kind of lollygag a little bit. We got a text message coming through. We cannot let that guy win. I'm sorry. It just can't happen. Because my guess is he's just taking cars out. I know how he was racing. I really hate that he said be the bigger man. Rose Racing's game is lame. Yeah, dude, iRacing does get a little too toxic. I will agree with that. Especially when you're trying to take it seriously. There's always a dude like that. And these older cars, bro, it's so easy to wreck somebody. All you have to do is tap their bumper, then boom, you got him. Alan Burns 2 got me right. Well, this was Logan Martinez. We are not going to let Logan win. I'm sorry. It's just not going to happen. I don't think I'm going to take him out, but I am going to make it to where... we don't know. I don't know what's going to happen, but I'm not going to let Logan win. I'll tell you that much. I don't know what we're going to do. Did you see it, 30 player? Did you see the wreck? Because if you didn't, you need to go back and watch it. I'll try to post it on a reel. But it was crazy. But I really got to slow down. Oh, you missed it? Dude, it was insane. I'll do the replay after the race. We're halfway through the race right now. But dude, he literally... I mean, it didn't even look that bad. But these cars get so loose that all he had to do was tap me. And he was bumping us off the track earlier. He tried to make a crazy pass and then push us down on the berm and wreck us in like the first lap. Like I said, I'm just kind of going, I'm going 190 right now, so I'm surprised he's not catching up a little bit faster. We're going to make a big move here and just really slow down. Like I said, we are not letting Logan win, I'll tell you that much. Is it toxic? What do you think, Dirty Player? Is it toxic if I take him out? Is it toxic? We're trying to hit 250 subs, so if you're new here, hit the subscribe button. We're going to do a giveaway of some driving gloves, so if you're a fellow sim racer, we're doing a giveaway of driving gloves. We're going to do a stream here. I don't know if it's later this week or next week, but we're going to give away those gloves. Still 6 seconds behind us, so we're going to slow it down slightly. It's 5 seconds behind us. I really don't want to take him out because this is an official race, and I really don't want to get banned. But I'm really, really tempted. 4 subs to go. Oh, shit. We're 4 subs to go. We're almost there, brother. Hit the button already. Hit the button already, for crying out loud. We need the subs. But dude, I'm going to keep an eye out for the guy you talked about. Maybe I'll get revenge for you. Like I said, I'm not going to let that guy take us out and win. That's just not happening. But he's still 5 seconds behind. How's that possible? I'm losing him. Did they wreck? Bro, I'm going 180 and they're not. I'm losing them. Oh no, he got wrecked. Oh bro, he got wrecked. He's not even there anymore. Oh, that's amazing. Alright, well that makes me happy. Somebody took him out. So I didn't even have to do it. See, karma's real, guys. Karma's very real. So now we can just enjoy the race. Let's get back out there. Dial in. Maybe we'll see him again. Maybe we'll see our boy. He should be in the pits, I would think. In the pit right now. I don't see him in the pit. He's at 12. He's ahead of us 13 and a half seconds. So he did get wrecked. I kind of wish what happened to him though? 11 and a half seconds ahead of us. 12 and a half seconds, I'm sorry. We're just going to get through the race. We're not going to worry about it too much. He's at least done first, which is the main thing. I was not going to let that dude win. He's now in 10th place. We're in 20th place. But we had to get towed, that's why. That was our fastest lap. So I'm probably going to stay out of these Daytona races while it's this car because they've been so rough. How did you do earlier tonight, Dirty Player? 3 subs to go. Let's go, boys. Giveaway next week. So let's pick a date for the stream. We're going to do a giveaway of those gloves. It's going to be, you have to be in the stream. I think that's the thing. I tried dropping to the bottom. I'm so sorry. Yeah, right. All right, he did respond. Alright, he apologized. I'll take it. I accept your apology, Logan. It's whenever they wreck you and I don't know. Like I said, I'll show you what he did earlier in the race at the end of this. That's when I decided I was like, me and him are enemies because we were bumping paint. We were trading paint for sure. We're slowly catching him though. Maybe we can catch him before the end of this race. Maybe that's the only reason he's saying I'm sorry because he knows we might catch him. He's right there. We're 8 seconds away. Let's see if we can catch him. Oh, he's 8.1 now. I was hoping he had damage. The thing is, if I didn't slow down, I would have been right up there with him. So I was slowing down trying to catch him. And that came back to haunt us. We could have been right there with them. Come on. 7.8 seconds ahead of us. Seconds. We're not going to catch him. It's the last lap. But he did apologize at least. And I will take your apology. Oh, he just wrecked again. He wrecked again. So we might be able to beat him. Alright, so we should be able to beat him. He's not going to finish the race. Then again, we might have been a lap extra behind. Like I said, we had to get towed. Unless that was his last. Oh wait, that was checkered. Okay, that was the checkered. All right, I got really excited for no reason. Now the race is over. All right, let's show the replay to our boy Playa. Send the no music playlist to my bro. Wish me luck. He doesn't grab a gun and shoot my ass. All right, here. We'll show you what happened in the beginning here. Oh, well. Okay, this is qualifying. So right here is where he tries to make the move to push us down the track. Like I said, he was going. So here he is in the 3 car. Watch the 3. So I'm right there. He just tries to push us down the track. Not happening, 3. Not happening. Then he starts trying to bump us. Then again, these cars get so loose. Maybe he was just, he's bumping us. So that was early in the race. And then here was the big wreck right here. Taps our bumper, throws us sideways. We come out into traffic, lose a tire, hit the wall again, roll. Devastating. I mean, that was probably the most rolls I've ever had in a race. Insane. Like I said, it's just all it takes is just a little bump in these cars. So he said he was trying to come down. Like I said, I'm going to take him at his word. He did apologize, and honestly, I don't think he would have done that if he did it on purpose. It looks like he did. I don't know. Oh, man. All right, we got to save this replay. Crazy. Oh, hold on. All right, so we saved the replay. I think I might actually make a short out of that. That might be the move. So really not a good night of racing, if I'm being totally honest. We had a lot of fun. But holy shnikes, dude. It is a good thing that is not real. I'll tell you that much. So our iRating has to be taking a massive hit tonight. Okay, it's actually not as bad as I thought. 0.02 and a minus 62, but we have lost 150 points, I think, in iRacing and our iRating score tonight. So not what you want to see. We're 2 subs to go. Let's go. Again, anybody in the chat, we got quite a few viewers. We're doing a giveaway. And is it the biggest giveaway? No. I mean, we have 250 subs. Actually, not even yet. But we're doing a giveaway of some racing gloves and their American flag, for crying out loud. I mean, how badass is that? It even has a nice little M for Morbor on there. So we're doing a giveaway. Once we hit 250 subs, we're going to send it to you. I don't know how we're going to figure that part out, but hopefully it's, you know, like I said, it's going to be people from the chat. So hopefully you feel comfortable sharing that. If you don't, that's okay too. Maybe we'll do it to where I don't know. We'll figure something out. We're going to do something. Like I said, I just want to do something to say thank you. I have a lot of fun when I'm doing these races and looking down and talking to everybody. I think it's a lot of fun. So I do appreciate you guys coming and commenting and all that fun stuff. Glad you let go of your wheel. Yeah, dude. Oh, dude, I wonder what it was like in the replay with like the actual thing. Did I let go of the wheel in real life? You got to be careful with this wheel. I'm not going to lie. This thing has 27 Newton meters. If you know anything about these wheels, is a direct drive. So it has a ton of power. I have it turned down to halfway, not even. It's actually less than that. I have it turned down to like 11, I think, right now. Let's see. Wheelbase. I have it set to the high torque right now, but it's force feedback. I think I only have to, let's see. Where's it at? Overall force is 11.5 Newton meters. So right here, it's not even halfway. Like I said, this thing can go the whole way up to fucking, oh, sorry. It goes up all the way to frickin' 27 Newton meters. Oh, shoot. I didn't mean to close that out. I don't know why I did that. But I think that might be our night of iRacing. What do you guys think? Should I do one more? I don't know. There's a decent amount of you out there. Should I do an AI race? Because honestly, I really did. Someone said IndyCar earlier, and that did sound really fun. So we might do a quick Indianapolis. How about that? What if we do a quick Indianapolis Motor Speedway? We'll do a quick one. We'll do just a quick one. And this is AI, so it might not go all that well. If we wreck out, we're just done for the night. We're going to keep them in cheaters mode. So it's 69 to 101%. We'll start 11th. And let's do this. Race session. We're going to do it in laps. And we'll do 5 laps. Is that enough laps? We'll do 7. We'll do 7 laps. Okay, it didn't change. So 5 laps it is. Let's swap out our steering wheel. We'll do a quick little iRacing versus AI in Indy cars. These things are a blast, and also they sound sick. So I just want you guys to hear it more than anything. I think it's worth it, but it is getting late, so I do got to get going. But we'll do a quick little race, real quick, real quick. I don't know what you're doing, bud. I say get the sleep you need. You know, it's also going to be a snow day, so it's either I'm going to be really busy or I'm going to be super slow. But honestly, I have a work trip coming up, so it's just I'm going to be out of the office, so it's just one of those things that it's like, ugh. But people might be working from home tomorrow, so maybe I won't even have to worry about it. We got a snow day coming up, I think. It's Christmas. So we'll just do a quick 5 laps. This isn't even that long of a race. It's only 2.5 miles, so what is that, like a minute lap? I mean, we're going 230 miles an hour. It shouldn't be that long. I just watched the wreck. Yeah, glad to let go of the wheel. Dude, Dirty Plays, I'm really glad to see you in the chat. If you have iRacing, add me on iRacing, buddy. Just look up Matthew Borman. Just click on my page or whatever. It says Matt Borman. Find me on there and add me. We'll do a race together. You can even join the live stream and we'll race together. I've had that happen quite a few times so far since we've been streaming. We've only been streaming for about 4 months now. And it's so much fun when people from the chat like hop in randomly. And then next thing you know, I'm racing with them in real life. Because we actually become friends. A lot of them, you can also follow my Morebore Instagram. And that way you can let me know, hey, I'm going to hop on the sim or something like that. And then we can race together. I probably shouldn't be drinking Mountain Dew this late, but here we are. We're getting crazy tonight, guys. We're getting crazy. All right, boys. So, again, this is AI, but I have it set to cheaters mode. So, they are going to be very aggressive, and you will see wrecks because I have them set to massive aggressiveness. So, it's a ton of fun, but I want you to hear how sick these cars are. They sound so freaking awesome. Thank you, brother. This is an Omega Moonwatch. It's the Speedmaster Professional. I love this freaking watch, bro. I bought this watch. My dad had a double lung transplant about 2.5 years ago. And actually, you know what? We're coming up on 3 years. And it was one of those things. I just started making some money, and I said, you know what? I want something to kind of remember this moment and how I was feeling. And it's amazing the blessings I've had in my life since then. Not because of the watch, just in general. I mean, my dad survived a double lung transplant. I met Candace, and yeah, dude, it's amazing. I'm very blessed, very thankful. And so that's what the watch means to me, and I hope to pass it down to my kids one day. And it means a lot to me. It is just a watch. Things are just stuff. Stuff is stuff, but the people in your life is what matters. But right now, we're thinking about racing. So this is IndyCar. This is at the Indianapolis Motor Speedway. So have you ever heard of the Indy 500? This is the track that they race at. So look at these stands. In real life, there's 350,000 people that go to this race. It's the largest single-day sporting event in the world. I've been to it 3 times. I'm planning on going next year, so I'll make a vlog of that and bring you along. The team I get to go and visit is Ray Holtman and Lanigan, and they just signed Mick Schumacher, which is Michael Schumacher's son. So I'm really excited to meet Mick, and I'm really looking forward to next year. We're going to try to go to a bunch of races. And if you guys go to any IndyCar races, I'll be there. Let me know which ones you're going to. All right, boys, we're about to go green. All right, so we're starting 12th. Let's just try to make it through. There's only 5 laps, so let's just try to make it through the first lap without a wreck. Like I said, these AI are aggressive, so you will see them hit the wall. Alright, so you gotta stay behind him. We want about half. Oh shit, I had to let go. The car's going ridiculously slow. Oh shnikes. So it's almost a wreck ahead. Oh, there was a wreck. He got knocked out. Alright, so right here. I'm gonna try to go on the inside. We're going 230 miles an hour. Oh, we got hit. Oh shit. We got hit twice. We survived it. Going 230 miles. Oh shit. We almost got wrecked again. Dude. We're in 9th place right now, so we got 3 spots. It's already lap 2 of 5. Like I said, I have the AI set to maximum aggressiveness. Alright, we're going to be able to pass him. So you stay about halfway, you want some downforce, and you want to stay in the draft. And then you make the move. I had to let out. I didn't want to hit him. Come on. We're in the draft. I don't like being on the inside of this one, but we're going to do it. Woo! We might have just got 2 spots. Let's see. Alright, we made the pass. It wasn't that beautiful, but it was still a pass. Oh, we got some speed now, baby. 223, 224, 225. Coming into turn 3. This is an easy one to get washed out at. Ah, shoot. I got some dirty air. I lost a ton of speed there. Alright, it's about to be the last lap. Let's try to get a couple more spots. Oh shit! No! We're dead. I got dirty air. All right, let's watch the replay. Let's watch the replay. The draft has a massive impact on these. Crispin Robertson, welcome, brother. You've never seen me in here. Welcome, brother. You've never seen me in the chats. Let's see. You just get here, Robert. Robert is brand new. I've never seen his username in here. So welcome, brother. We're trying to hit 250 subs. We got a bunch of people in the chat right now. Once we hit 250 subs, we are doing a giveaway. So I think we're pretty much at that point where we're going to be doing it. We're going to go live again, and anyone in the comments of that live will get a chance to be entered. And we'll send you a pair of racing gloves if you do get entered. We'll do it on the live where we select somebody. But we had a lot of fun. Can we do another one? Let's do it quick. We'll do a quick another one. I mean, we got a lot of people out there. Let's show them what they're subscribing to. But we're trying to hit 250 subs. What we do, we're giving away some American flag gloves here. These are the Mac Daddy racing gloves. You can use them in real life, on your driving sim, whatever you want. But we are trying to hit 250 subs. That's our first goal. I thought it would be an easy one. It seemed to have taken a little bit, but you know what? We're getting there. We're getting there. And the most important thing is we're making friends along the way. So I appreciate everyone that's commented tonight. It's been a freaking blast. We got a lot of new viewers tonight, as far as a lot of new friends, because honestly, that's what makes it for me. It really does. It makes it so fun to race, look down at the comments, talk to you guys. So I appreciate, we just got a bunch of likes. Thank you everybody out there that just liked the stream. Like I said, hit the subscribe button. I'm going to try to post more. More Boar is basically, my last name's Borman, so more Boar just means more of whatever I'm doing. So I like sim racing, so I go live for a lot of sim racing, but I'm going to try to start posting more videos of us going to the races. We do get to go to a lot of races. The company I work for sponsors Carson Hocevar in NASCAR. And then my dad, he sponsors a car. I don't know who he's sponsoring this year because it was historically the number 30 car. But with Mick Schumacher joining, they don't have the 30 car next year. It's a 47 car. So I don't know if he gets to sponsor Mick or if he's going to go over to Louis Foster in the 45. But I'll be at the Indy 500 this coming year. I have a plan of going to like 6 races next year for IndyCar. Studio Mark, what's going on, brother? I don't think I've ever seen you either. One more Boar race. One more, quick little race. This is AI, so it's easy to just hop in and do another one. If you do a real race like we were doing earlier, it's impossible. It's impossible to do race after race, but these IndyCars are just so fun, dude. It's hard not to want to do another one. But this will be the last one. If we wreck out again, it is what it is. But I didn't get any good, clean passes last time. I want a good, clean pass. So we're about to go green. If we can finish this race, that'd be a miracle. All right, boys. We're off and racing. I love driving these cars. They are so freaking fun. I'm just trying to stay in clean air right now. Because it looks like you're getting past, but you're not. Because once it comes to this turn, if you can stay in that clean air, you can make some big moves as you just saw. So that car on the inside, I'm not going to worry too much about him. Right now we're going 232 miles an hour. We're in really dirty air though. We survived it. We almost got washed down into the wall. No way. That orange car almost just took us out. He almost got us. We're up tonight. We're in some dirty air though. We're going to make a pass. Nice try, Armstrong. All right. Let's see if we can pick a couple more off. It's not 3 of 5. Let's see if we can make our way up to the top 5. There's no clean air for me. We gotta pass at least on the outside. Oh yeah, we got tons of speed. Tons of speed. Let's get in the traffic again. You gotta be careful, you don't want to hit that berm too much. That's how Marcus Ericsson got taken out of the Indy 500. Alright, this is 4th place right here. So you just won. You won in the draft. So in order to get in the draft, you're basically right behind them. But if you go into a turn in the draft like that, you're going to get washed out into the wall. But when you're on these straightaways, you want to just try to get behind them. You'll notice, watch it go blue. It's going to go blue I need to get it in. So I was able to almost full throttle that the entire way through. But if you're right behind the car, you're never going to be able to do that. So it's 0.8 seconds ahead. It's a white flag. Come on. Woo-hoo, we almost hit the wall. Oh, we're not going to get him. We're not going to get him in time. But we worked our way up to 4. Here, watch. Yesterday we did that and we flew up into the grandstands. It was awesome. It was incredible. Dude, we got so many viewers out there. Welcome, guys. Again, we're all trying to hit 250 subs. So once we do that, it's going to be a beautiful day. We're going to do a giveaway. I hate to end it on a high note like we were about to, but feel free to throw a like on it. All you have to do is double tap really quick. It makes me happy. Like I said, we're trying to get to 250. I think that does help. I don't really know the YouTube algorithm. I'm not a YouTuber, but we're trying. We're doing our best over here. Dude, that was a blast. Let's watch that replay. Let's see what that wreck looked like. So fun fact, this is the car my dad actually sponsors in real life. This is whenever Pietro Fittipaldi drove. Oh man, dude, we had a blast tonight, didn't we, boys? We're there. We hit 250. No way. Thank you, guys. Again, if you're new here, subscribe. We are doing a giveaway now that we've hit 250 subscribers. We're going to do a giveaway. We just got to pick a day. So now that we've hit it, when do we do the giveaway? Just go ahead and comment. Let me know what you think. We're doing a giveaway. We made a lot of new friends tonight. If anyone in here does have iRacing, let me know. Feel free to add me. It's Matthew Borman on iRacing, and we'll do some racing together. Like I said, dude, this has been a really, really fun stream. It's great to see all the people. No, I shouldn't say, I almost said fans. I don't have any fans. We got a little community we're building of people that like racing. That's my real goal here. We're going to go to a bunch of races next year. So next year we will post some stuff of us actually being at races. And then I got plenty of stuff I should be posting. I just haven't yet. But we're going to get in on that. It's been a blast, dude. How does it work, though? How does what work? You got to be more clear. Gavin, we did it, buddy. Studio Mark, appreciate you if you were one of the new subs. Wait, let's see. I think I don't subscribe to Studio Mark, but guess what, Studio Mark? I do now, buddy. I do now. Thank you, Gavin. I appreciate it, buddy. Now we just got to catch up to you. Gavin's at 305, so we got to catch up to our boy Gavin. But we did it. We did it, boys. We have hit our goal, so now we're doing the giveaway. Now we just need to do a giveaway stream date. We got a lot of people in the chat right now, so I think let's do it this way. Do we do it tomorrow? A lot of our OG subscribers are not in the chat right now, though, so I don't know if we should do it tomorrow. I think I want to give a little bit more notice to those guys. So maybe we plan for Saturday? What do you think? We'll plan on the giveaway on Saturday. So basically what I'm thinking in my head is anyone that is in the chat on Saturday, we will go ahead, we'll set it at a time, we'll do a specific time, and we will actually go ahead and anyone that comments during the stream, at the end of the stream, we'll go ahead, enter their names into like some kind of generator thing that can pick the winner for us. So that's what I'm thinking. We hit our goal of 250. I think the next goal is 1,000. The next goal is a lot higher. But you know what? We're going to do a much bigger giveaway the next time so we can talk that through in future chats. You know what I'm saying? But we did hit our goal. We had a blast racing tonight. It's pretty late right now, though. So we have more viewers than we've had in a long time, though, right this second. So if you haven't already, hit the subscribe button. Hit the like button. Like I said, our next goal is 1,000. And when we do that, we're going to do a much bigger giveaway. The giveaway on Saturday is this bad boy. We're giving away American flag racing gloves. Just check this out. I mean, come on. Who doesn't want this? And if you don't want this, maybe we'll work something out. Because at this point, these are almost iconic. I wouldn't hate even keeping these just because it was part of the lore. You know what I'm saying? But that's why I want to give it away to someone that's in the chat. Post a short in case everyone else misses the notices through the streams. That is true. That is true. Maybe we should do that too. So I'll try to come up with a stream time, and we'll let everybody know. But we'll plan for Saturday, and it's going to be Eastern Standard Time. That's where I'm at. I'm on the East Coast. But, dude, I think that's our night of racing. I had a freaking absolute blast. I hate to even leave right now. Like I said, we got more viewers than I've ever seen. Well, that's not true, but in a while, because I haven't been as consistent lately, and I think YouTube was mad at me. It looks like I'm back in the good graces. We're making moves right now. But, guys, so much fun tonight. Not only fun racing, the racing was subpar, but you know what? Hanging out with you guys was a blast. I think so. Emily, welcome to the chat. We got a girl in the chat. I love it. Emily, welcome. I have a sister named Emily, actually. It's a beautiful name. But this game is called iRacing. So this is a computer sim only. It's only on PC. So you can play with controller, though. So if you have a PC, you can download iRacing. Unfortunately, you do need to have a subscription to it. So they do a subscription model. And then all the tracks, you pretty much have to buy so much stuff. But I think I've spent like $500 on iRacing just in tracks and cars this year alone. But Colin, I also see you. Appreciate it. Got a Pokemon card through one of these chat things, and it made my week. Hopefully this makes someone else's week. I hope so, buddy. And it could be you. We're going to do the giveaway on Saturday. And it's good to see you both because you guys are both new here. I know that. I remember people's names in the chat. I'm not that smart of a guy, but I have a photographic memory, and I will remember you unless you change your username. But Emily, it's great to see you in the chat. Colin, it's great to see you too. Like I said, Saturday we are doing the giveaway. Next one will be at 1,000, but I don't want to end there. I think the next one's going to be a much bigger giveaway. Pokemon card sounds pretty sick. And I'm not saying you're only going to get the gloves. I'm just saying that is the item, and I might throw some more stuff in the package. FN Racer. So FN Racer, that's just, I didn't see you in the chat earlier, but brother, we just hit our goal of 250. So Saturday we're doing a giveaway. But FN Racer in the chat, he actually is someone who I've raced in real life on iRacing. He joined the chat one night, and we ended up iRacing together, and we had a freaking blast, didn't we, buddy? He actually beat me the first time, too, which was not cool. He could have let me win just for the stream at least, but he did. He did. He beat me. But, dude, tonight was a lot of fun. A lot of fun. I had a blast hanging out with you guys. I honestly don't want to go. I'm on like this crazy high. I'm drinking Mountain Dew. I'm drinking Mountain Dew, racing. I mean, what's more American than that? Let's be real. I know what's more American. These American gloves that were given away because we had 250 subs. That's what's more American. But yeah, everyone say hi to FN. He's an OG. Gavin's an OG. The only thing is, I kind of hate that Gojo's not here. I think Gojo's grounded, dude. But dude, guns? Should we do guns next? Is that what you're saying, Lemon Turtle? Caden's still in the chat. Dude, we got the boys in the chat right now. I don't want this to end ever. Should I just go to bed and you guys can just keep talking in the chat? Is that what we should do? All right. So since we still have some people in here, I'm going to show you the replay from earlier. Look at this wreck. I don't know if you guys saw this wreck whenever we were at Daytona, but look at this wreck, dude. It was probably the most insane wreck I've ever had. Also, look at how it does like on the AI races. It has like this little thing. Also, this pagoda right here, I've been in that in real life. Cool story, right? All right, so let's go in here. Let's watch the replay really quick. I want to show you the replay of that crazy wreck at Daytona. It was probably the most spins I've ever had in a wreck in my entire life. It was insane. But these cars are the ones that you're going to have a wreck like that just because it's so easy to lose control of it. And you're going 200 plus miles an hour, so it's not anything crazy. But FM, we need to get in on a race here soon. We need to schedule a time. Maybe you can join the Saturday stream. I am gonna stream again tomorrow night, and I'm gonna stream again on Thursday night. We can't do Wednesday night. I'll be out of town, so I won't be at the sim. But we'll do Tuesday and Thursday, maybe even a Friday. I don't know what we got going on Friday. I know I'm actually off on Friday, so I know that. But the thing is, me and Candace have some errands to run. But I'm sure I'll be on Friday, right? And then Saturday is gonna be or should we do it Friday night? We'll figure it out. I think Saturday is probably smarter just because it gives it a little bit more time for everybody to find out. We'll post a stream and let everybody know in that. And then we'll also do, I think that the reel is a good idea as well. But Colin, welcome, brother. I've never seen you in the chat. So again, it's good to see new faces. We've got a lot of new faces tonight. So Lightning McQueen Recreation, you should be the star if there ever was a live action. Call me Lightning McQueen. He wrecks, I'm pretty sure, doesn't he? Doesn't Lightning wreck in it? He limps along the finish line. Oh no, he doesn't wreck, and then he goes and helps the person that wrecks. I think that's what happens. I haven't seen that movie in a really long time. All right, but watch this replay. It was lap 3. Why the paint schemes are still gray. It's still loading everything, I guess. I think I'm there. All right, so the number 3 car, watch him. Oh, wait, let's do a different camera angle. So we're in the mobile. There comes 3. He's right on our tail. He gets into us, throws us sideways. We hit another car. I lost my tire. Boom! Completely gone. No tire. Tire's rolling. I don't think I've ever been in a wreck that bad. What's hilarious is after that, I was able to go to the pits and somehow they fixed my car. They fixed my car to where it looks like this afterwards. It's like, okay, Beast, let's be real. That's not happening. I'm freaking dead or in the hospital or something like that. But dude, we had a crazy night of racing, but you know what? It was so much fun. I really appreciate everyone for subscribing tonight. We hit our goal. We finally got there, but we're going to our next goal. The next giveaway will be at 1,000, which sounds crazy. It sounds crazy whenever I even say it, but I think we can do it. I think we can do it. Don't have them, but I wish I did. RIP. Fast repairs go crazy. I know. The only thing that sucked is I was freaking down and out, and then we had another crazy wreck. It doesn't matter. Do we want to show that one? I don't think it matters. That one was a Mazda race. We try to do some Mazda racing because right now, FN, we got a D class. We got a promotion in the road dirt the other day. So we have a D class in our road or dirt road racing, a D class in dirt oval, a D class in formula, and that's ready for promotion. So at the end of this season, we will get a C class. And then oval racing, we are at a D class, also ready for promotion. So we'll have a C class in oval. We'll have a C class in formula. And maybe we'll go crazy and try to get our dirt oval C class. But I think what I really like to do is actually try to get my sports car D class because there's been a lot of requests for GT3 racing. So that might be the next move. But guys, I appreciate everyone for joining us tonight. I don't want it to end, but you know what? Everything good has to come to an end. Okay? Good or bad. Everything comes to an end. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is the end of our stream. I had a freaking blast tonight, and we will be back tomorrow. So hopefully you'll join us again, and we'll catch you on the next one, guys. Subscribe, like, all that fun stuff. I appreciate you all. All right, guys.